This is a HeadGum podcast.
Welcome to another all-new episode of All Fantasy Everything. I am your host, Ian Karmel, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by Sean Jordan and David Gborie, two very funny stand-up comedians, and we have convened in the HeadGum studios today to fantasy draft malls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's introduce.
Excited.
So excited for this! It's a topic that the three of us are very passionate about. First, let's introduce the guest, Sean Jordan from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Best city in the world, dude.
And then made his way to Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
What do you rank that one?
I mean, it's a close second.
Close second, and now a citizen of Los Angeles, California, performing stand-up comedy. You've probably heard him on Doug Loves Movies. You've probably seen him doing stand-up comedy all over the place. You can follow him on Twitter at Sean S. Jordan or on Instagram at Sean Cougar Melon Jordan. That's correct, Sean.
I just like hearing it. It's such a fun one.
You were saying you could do that with any name.
You can. Ian Cougar Melon Carmel?
Oh,
Get
my
the
God.
fuck out of here.
Oh man, I didn't even think
dope?
about it.
Ian Cougar Melon Carmel.
Cougar Melon Carms, dude.
I love that, dude.
Cougar Melon Carms for the rest of the night, dog.
Melon Car. I love how he went by Johnny Cougar. And the Cougar was completely fake.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, I'm going to go by my real name, guys, John Mellencamp. And he was like, but I can't lose that Cougar, baby.
It's too good. You got people calling you Cougar. You can't just like turn your back on that.
You know
Rolling
what's
through
dope?
the party named Cougar.
Yeah, like that's
Colin-
incredible.
Yesterday we were talking about John Bon Jovi, and we were just wondering if anybody has ever said, like, Jonathan Bon Jovi and Richard Sambora are going to come over. They're going to come over to a dinner party tonight.
Just some super pretentious MC. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Bon Jovathan
Esquire.
and Richard Saint Sambora.
That Richard one, like, oh yeah, I do Richard Sambora's taxes, so
actually-
I'm up there.
It's actually Richard. One day he rolls in like, guys, it's Richard now.
They're like, fuck out of here, go change it back to Richie, and then we'll record.
Did I ever tell you my idea for a knockoff autograph company? Where you said it's a knockoff autograph company, and you sell autographs that are pretty close. So instead of John Bon Jovi, you sell a guitar signed by Bon John Jovi,
Whoa, you're gonna make $1 million,
right? And see if anyone notices. Like, wait a minute, Bon John Jovi. You know,
I don't
but
think
that's too
anybody
late.
would know. Like,
No.
because you can't read signatures anyways. That's genius.
Exactly. All sales are final, by the way.
Oh, man.
That other voice you're hearing right now is David Gborie.
Brah, brah.
Yeah, from Denver originally.
Yes, sir.
Then made his way to the Bay Area,
yes, sir.
and now a fellow citizen of Los Angeles.
I'm an Angelino, man.
Los Angelino, one of the angels in the city of angels.
Yeah, baby.
You amazing stand-up comedian. You've seen him on MTV. You've seen him all over the place doing stand-up. You can follow him on Twitter at The G Is Silent, which I have to say is it's the best
love
Twitter
it.
name.
No, I'm never moving.
It's the best Twitter name.
Yeah, it was like it worked out so well for me.
Because your name starts with a G, but it's pronounced Gborie.
Yeah,
And then on top of it, the G is silence.
a lot of the best rap lyrics say the G is.
They
silent.
talk about how rappers who are very not silent people. They talk a lot
No.
for a living, in fact.
but real G's moving silence like lasagna,
Yeah.
which is my favorite two things: rap and lasagna.
People call you the Garfield of stand-up comedy.
I've
A lot
been
of
known
people-
to hate Mondays.
You can also follow you on Instagram at CoolGuyJokes87, which says it all.
Yeah, it's really everything you need to know about what I got going on.
He's a cool guy.
Right there.
You got jokes. You were born in
87, baby.
87.
87.
You know, man.
And you got 87 cool jokes.
And I got 87 cool jokes.
I'm
I'm quitting after
87
88.
ways to change the game, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 87 lighters on the dresser. Yes, sir.
87 bullets in the clip.
So you can see Sean at Liquid Laughs, by the way, November 17th through the 20th in Boise, Idaho. If you're in Boise, get your shit together and go see him. You can see David Gborie at the New York Comedy Festival, November 6th. Now, no further reason to dally, gentlemen.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. What we're going to do right now is determine the draft order, the way we do here on All Fantasy Everything, with a tense, high-stakes game of rock, paper, scissors between Sean and David. This is rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So you put it on, you throw it on shoot.
2 out of 3, or are we just going one and
We're
done?
just doing one and done.
Shit.
This is the Super Bowl, not the NBA Finals, all right?
Football rules. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to it whenever you're ready.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Woo!
Knew it.
Boy,
I
take
knew
it.
it.
Sean Jordan with rocks over scissor.
Man.
I have to say, the seat you're sitting in almost always wins the rock,
I
paper,
feel it.
scissor.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I was like channeling past fucking drafters.
All right. You felt the ghost.
Yeah.
The ghost whispered rock into your ear.
The ghost of scissors pass. You know what I mean?
So, David, as the winner, it is upon you to determine the draft order, and I invite you to do so now.
I'm going to have to say me first.
You first.
I got to say Sean second because
Sean
I feel like
second.
he's real strong. And then
God.
Ian
Yeah.
third. I just saw his list and it was mad long.
Sean's
like,
got an amazing. Sean's list has footnotes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's,
Like-
it's written on paper, but you can click links on it still somehow.
I feel like you have a lifetime of mall experiences. Like,
There's some blood on it.
There's some blood on it. It was torn out of the hands of a
Went
lesser
through a
man.
lot less. I had to walk down Skid Row to make this list last night. That was part of the deal.
All right, fantastic. So without further ado, the very first pick of the All Fantasy Everything Mall Edition belongs to David Boyd. You're on the clock, my friend.
I'm going first and foremost out of the gate. I'm going outlet malls.
Outlet malls.
Motherfucking U.S. Polo Association. $4 for a 6-pack of fancy socks. I'm going Orange Julius Warehouse. Like, that's what.
That where you
outlet
go get
malls.
the powder?
Yeah, where you just
You
get the
make it at
powder,
home?
you make it at home. And I got my NutriBullet from the Kitchen Made fucking outlet.
Outlet malls are strong. That's I have to remind everyone listening that everything involving malls is in play.
Everything.
Right,
And
right,
outlet
right.
malls, I didn't expect that to go first, but that is a strong
It's
pick.
because everybody sleeps on it, but every time you go to an outlet mall, you come up crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's so cheap. I buy shit. I buy like dish towels, like shit I didn't even know.
Yeah,
was
stuff
fly
you're
to
like,
have.
oh, I need that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that I needed that, but like I got this.
Right.
You
You
know?
walk into an outlet mall not knowing what you're in for. You walk out with like a tea kettle.
Dude,
you
I
know?
remember one summer
Some
I
art.
worked like all summer.
Yeah.
And there was this
Drinking
outlet mall in Castle Rock outside of Denver. I worked all summer because I just wanted some Air Force Ones going back to school.
Yeah.
And I went to the Nike outlet mall and they had all the crazy colors
Yeah.
that nobody at school had. I got like 3 pairs.
There is a outlet mall in Centralia, Washington. In
I've been
between
there. I've been to that outlet
And there's
mall.
a Nike factory outlet
Yep.
in that.
Yeah.
And they have like, I was just talking to Nathaniel Friedman, a.k.a. Free Darko, when I was up in Portland, a.k.a. Bethlehem Shoals. And he was telling me, because he's worked with Nike a bunch, he was telling me the Centralia outlet is the one where they also send all their never-worn returned stuff. So, like, they get, like, real good shit up there.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get, like, unique, like...
Crazy colorways.
Crazy colorways, like, limited edition drops. Like, you can go to the Centralia outlet, and this is a hot tip for anyone going between Portland and Seattle. You can go in there and get, like, limited run, like, they only put out 250 of them, like Air Jordans and shit like that.
See, man, that's outlet malls are so because you got to. It's like everybody thinks it's for like fat moms or whatever.
Yeah.
but it's like you can. No,
Like, they got more than-
Shout out to the fat moms out there.
Oh,
Like,
we
I'm
love
not-
fat moms.
Yeah, I'm not out here like that's my wheelhouse.
I sort of consider myself a fat mom.
Yeah,
If
I feel
I'm not, I haven't been given the gift of birth, but like, yeah.
I feel like I got like a fat mom rising. Like
You are, yeah. You're on the hot fat moms 30 under 30 list.
Yeah. Oh man.
You didn't even know. I didn't even know what an outlet mall was until I was like 13 probably, because I grew up in Sioux Falls. Where
Yeah.
we just didn't. I mean,
There was just the one mall.
They're
There was
always
the
in
one big
weird
ass mall.
places.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're
why is
never
that?
in normal spots.
There was one on the way up to Minneapolis that
Yeah.
we stopped at, Shakopee, I think. And that like we would get Old Navy there before we had an Old Navy in town even.
Yeah.
It's like it was a treat for us to go get trashy
That
shit.
was the closest place the Old Navy had set
Oh,
up shop.
man.
That's the only harbor they docked
I
in.
was like, dog, check this hoodie out. And they're like, that's Old Navy, dude. I'm like, yeah, no, hot,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
You ain't got it.
My brand new Old Navy school gift.
Why are the outlet malls in Oregon? There's one like 40 miles outside of Portland
Dude,
on the way to
Beardwood,
Salem,
or Woodburn. We always call
Woodburn.
it Beardwood. But yeah,
What
we used to
is-
go get skate shoes there.
and then
It was
there's one
sick.
like at the beach.
What is that? Like, I feel like it's like. So, are these people out in the middle of nowhere, just super fresh and nobody knows?
I don't know. Yeah, are there like just
'Cause-
people walking around stunting in Woodburn, Oregon?
Yes.
Whenever I go
Yes,
to the
there
outlet,
There are.
whenever I go out to the outlet mall, like, because there was one in San Francisco, like way outside in like Vacaville.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like people from there. It all looks like people who came from the city to cop a deal. You know
It
what I
probably
mean?
is. They just
why
drive
not?
out there and go shop.
And you make a day out of it. I don't want to step on any of their picks, but like, there's a lot of mall stuff that I will make a day out of when I go. Like, we would go to the outlet mall in Woodburn and just it was our day. We'd go to a skate park. We'd buy like 3 pairs of skate shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a rule that says they have to be X amount of distance from
I
like
bet.
from the
From
big
the
stores
actual
that sell that
retailer.
stuff.
Probably.
Where if it's like, the Lane Bryant outlet cannot be within 40 miles of any
in the
actual
parking lot
Lane
of the mall,
Bryant.
they's like, don't even go in. Just
Don't
go
it-
right here.
Yeah.
Well,
the
because I
outlet right
think
here.
about it, like I would never, if I could go to an outlet mall all the time, I would never. Why would I go to Nike Town, where everything's $700?
If you could get the same product for
if
way
I could
cheaper.
get the same shit out in the cut, like
Especially with, sorry, Sean, go ahead.
I'm just going to sound like an asshole, but if I had the money, I would buy stuff in an expensive store
Over
an outlet
the
mall.
outlet.
I mean-
I know I would.
I would do that when I got new money just for the culture.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then once I settled into being a rich guy, I would go back to my
I'm with
outlet.
that.
That's how you
roots.
stay rich.
I'm with
That's
that,
how you
yeah.
stay rich. Is the outlet
Especially with
malls.
stuff like socks, like
Yeah.
underwear. All my boxer briefs are like Sue Carmel's hitting the outlets, on her way to the casinos
Yeah.
in Lincoln City. She's like, can I
dude.
hook you up? And I've just got like all these Under Armour boxer briefs. Shout out to
Man.
Under Armour boxer briefs, by the way.
Can I say shout out to Casual Mail XL for their in-store boxer briefs?
I love Casual
Crazy.
Mail
I'm wearing
XL.
them right now. Those are my favorite boxer briefs.
Casual Mail XL. They've been an intricate part of my integral part of my life.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I was looking for tall tees one time, a
Yeah.
large tall tee. And I go
Back
to
when you were in the
Casual-
Crips.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother podcast.
I was getting ready to go to that D4L concert.
I was looking for tall tees to wear, and so I go in. I was like, "Hey, do you guys have like extra tall, large tall tees?" And he goes, "We got 4XL t-shirts."
No,
That's a huge difference, dog. Like, I have to be such a ghetto gown on me if I put on a 4XL t-shirt.
You would look like White Dame Dash.
Just swimming in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Never wear the
man.
same 4XL twice. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
That's
Outlet-
actually also my goal.
Yeah.
Never wear the same 4XL twice.
David Dash.
It
David
comes from a
Dash
different place.
I'm hoping to
claims-
never wear the same 4XL ever again.
yeah.
But there were days.
Man, that's how it goes.
It were because you don't want that. You don't have to be too young. You don't want like the tight fit on the 3XL. You know.
No, yeah.
You don't
gotta,
want it
like-
to be too young. On you. I mean, I used to wear some big. I had size 38 cross colors when I was in like 6th grade.
Man.
38
Man.
waist cross colors.
That's
And
what I
cross
wear.
colors were
They
huge
were
anyways.
dog, and they were turquoise. These motherfuckers were.
You had turquoise cross colors.
turquoise, size 38 cross colors.
Man.
You and Alonzo Mourning were wearing the same pants.
Yeah.
Dude.
I bet he was. Yeah, that dude loved
His fade was
turquoise.
way tighter, but like me and Zoe had the same.
When Alonzo was on the Hornets, did he have those team issued cross colors?
Oh my god, the team issued cross colors. He just
One
rocked
leg's
that in like
purple,
the
one's
Muggsy
turquoise.
Bogues jersey. No shirt underneath.
Muggsy
It was
Bogues
hot.
was in the cross colors.
Bugs, dude, he was in one of the pockets, just diamond.
Hey
Just
Muggsy, let me
passing him
get.
his car keys and shit. Bogues, let me get the keys to the range.
Yep.
I'm gonna lead you on this one. Yeah.
Oh man, how come they never had like a cartoon like Bogues and
God,
Zoe?
Bogues and Zoe and Grandmama and Larry
Yo,
Johnson.
and Larry Johnson was a savage. He had a gold tooth. What a motherfucker!
I know he did. He had that like fucking like gold that
Yep.
Lawrence Taylor
And a
like
part
Lear
in the
etched gold
middle.
tooth.
A middle part,
And
like
then Rex Chapman plays their like mean boss.
oh
you
man,
know?
that would be such a good show. Like them as children.
That would be somebody. In fact, copyright patent pending.
Yeah.
David Gborie.
Hollywood.
You should pitch that show to Adult Swim right now.
Dude.
just set in their heyday. Oh man,
Set in their heyday, like a all, that, what was it, the cartoon All Stars or whatever. It was like Wayne Gretzky and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
But like a way less like
way
heroic version of
cool.
it.
And like Larry Johnson's always like getting in fights. He's like the Raphael.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like they have to try to figure out.
Yeah, they gotta calm him down all the time. Larry,
Larry Johnson, calm down.
don't do this.
Muggsy and Alonzo have to figure out how to get Larry Johnson out of the King of Diamond strip club in Atlanta
Oh my god!
because he spent more money than he had.
You guys are almost changing my next pick, but you're not. But it's almost. I got a pick that might come up later
Well,
that is going to heavily involve what we're talking
Speaking
about.
of which, David
Okay.
Gborie went outlet malls with the first pick.
Up top.
Up top. Now it is time for Sean Jordan to make his first pick, the second pick of the first round of the All Fantasy Everything Malls draft.
All right, we're going to go for the second pick. We're going to go disc jockey.
What's disc
What?
jockey?
See, I was wondering. So it's
No,
like
this is fine.
FYE.
Oh,
Like,
like a Sam
it's like
Goody.
that.
So let's
Type of
take
Sam
Sam
Goody.
Goody, Tower Records.
Yeah.
So let's
Okay.
count this as
Ours is
CD
disc
record
jockey.
stores in the malls.
Well, like CD store, just where you could go in and like listen to music.
Yeah.
And like I would just go poke around in the hip hop section just so people looked at me and knew that I listened to rap. Like that was one of my big
They
things.
couldn't
I'd be
tell
like,
by the size 38 turquoise cross colors.
I just really wanted to drive the point home. Like, look at these pants, dude.
You just noticed me over here. Now, disc jockey, was that like? I mean, God, there were so many of those records.
Yeah, it was.
Did
there
they
was a
also
million.
have movies and like posters and stuff like that? Was it one of those ones?
That was a big part of it. Like going in and just looking at like, almost naked women on the posters.
I love that they had that big
Yeah. Oh,
portfolio.
man.
You
Or
could
like-
get that poster that said like goals, and it would be a garage with like 6 Lamborghinis. in
Eminem.
front of it, you know?
Eminem with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
man,
those
that was a
posters.
classic.
And then buying a couple and like having those oddly in your room, and you're
Dude.
like telling girls like, yeah, that's my Eminem poster.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
Eminem poster.
Thought it'd be a lot tighter. when
That's
I bought it from
that's
Disc Jockey.
Cartman
Yeah, it's Carmen.
from South Park.
I keep them next to each other.
There's Cartman dressed like a Green Beret. I got that at Disc Jockey.
Yeah.
So
Those posters, man, were I had a South Park one where it was like Kenny, like, please excuse me, I have explosive diarrhea. I just had that
Oh,
poster
that's a good poster.
in my room, just like walking in, like, this is my space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
This
find
is-
my
this
peace
is
in
Calm
here.
Zone now.
And this diarrhea joke poster is helping me get there.
I went up in Disc Jockey one time after my 1998 Ford Probe Cherry Red ate my Doggy Style tape.
Oh, no.
And so I went into Disc
That's
Jockey.
the best sentence.
Got a new tape, and the guy looking, he's like, gotta have Doggy Style in the car, and I was like, you're goddamn right, you gotta have Doggy Style in the car. Like, it ate it. We were at the mall maybe 5 minutes later. I was like, stop everything, what we're doing. Like,
Yeah.
What else are we gonna listen to?
Right, exactly. We've got
Chronic. I mean, you want to keep listening to the Chronic because we played that.
Because we played
yeah.
that. And the skits aren't as good, quite frankly.
Yeah, they
and I'm a
aren't.
comedian. Doggy Style did have the best skits.
Doggy Style had
They did.
amazing skits.
They were really good.
Chronic was just what the 10,000 or the
10,000
Dimebag
stack
tournament.
pyramid.
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's what it was. Yeah.
They had a bunch, but like Doggy Style had that like, hey, yo, what's up, Aaron?
Yeah. I think it's because Snoop is funnier than Dre. I don't think Dr. Dre's very funny.
I don't think he's ever
funny at
been
all.
funny.
Yeah,
I think
but
he's good
Snoop
at
is
finding
hilarious.
funny talent. Like
Yeah.
Eminem's funny.
Eminem's funny. Snoop's
I
funny.
don't know if Kendrick is funny. He's probably pretty funny.
I bet
He's a
you.
little self-serious, it seems.
I
Yeah.
bet you, low key though, he's hilarious.
He probably, when he's hanging out with the other TDE
Sure.
guys.
Yeah, like him and like Ab Soul just like
Yeah.
in a room with nobody around is probably so funny.
Probably cracking each other up.
Because he watches Martin, so I feel like
Oh, that's true.
so he must
probably,
be
yeah.
like he gets it.
You
know
think
what I mean?
Schoolboy's funny? Here's
No,
what
I think Schoolboy is not funny.
I think he wants everyone to think he's so hard, so it doesn't act funny.
Yeah, but like lately, he seems like he's so like. I feel like once he started dressing crazier,
Yeah.
he just started doing crazier stuff. So maybe he's funny. I mean, I want all my rappers to be funny.
I do too.
I
It's
like
weird
my
if they're
favorite
not.
they are.
Yeah, I want Danny Brown to be the funniest.
You know
person.
Danny Brown's funny.
He has to be.
He
right?
has to be. Vince Staples is legit hilarious.
Staples
Really?
is tight,
Vince
yeah.
Staples. There's like videos. We're getting so off topic, but fuck it. There are videos on YouTube. Like if you do the Pitchfork does this thing called like overrated, underrated.
Yeah.
Where they'll just throw out like Santa Claus, overrated, underrated, and they'll let the guests talk about it. Vince Staples did it, and he is hilarious on it. You got to check it out.
Yeah,
Vince Staples
it's
is like
tight.
legit.
You know
There's a
who
ton
else
of
is
rappers that
funny
do it.
is Kevin Gates.
Oh, Kevin Gates is good.
There's an interview where he's singing, what's that song? And then I turn on the TV. That's about the time that bitch.
Oh,
hung
yeah,
up
Blink
on me.
182. What
Yo,
page you
Kevin
get? Yeah.
Gates is singing that whole song on some interview, and it's hilarious. Like, it's the funniest shit ever.
Everybody listening, David the G is Silent Gborie, while he was singing that song, was basically pedaling a bike with his hands.
There was-
Is that not the dance?
Do that right now if
Is
you're
that not the
listening, and that's
dance?
what he
The
was
hand
doing.
pedal?
Like, have a rhythm. No, it
That's
was.
what that music makes
I just
me
wanted
wanna
everyone
do.
to know.
David Millie rocking to Blink
man.
182 lyrics.
I watched so many videos of just children Millie rocking.
It's so joyful.
It's a good dance.
Blink
man.
182, another poster you could get at Disc Jockey.
That
With
is,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that super hot
absolutely.
nurse.
I like had such a love for them underground for so. I thought I couldn't tell people.
I know we were not supposed to like it for a while.
But What's My Age Again was like that song is so great. And then what's that one song? It like the super whiny.
Adam's song
I trace the chord back to
Adam's song. Yeah.
Oh my god,
All About Suicide.
Great.
Such a bummer, but it's such a good song. It's an escape video.
Remember the time you spilled the cup of apple juice on the wall or floor.
Wait. I thought Blink 182 was in here.
No, that was just me and George Karmel. I fucking love Blink 182, man.
They're great.
Yeah, it was a little easier in the suburbs of Beaverton, Oregon, to be open about it.
It was just not the time for me because rap was so big at that time.
Yeah,
it was like you had to choose sides, man.
Travis Barker bridged the gap a couple times. You know,
he did.
He's got a song with RZA that's off the rack,
and he was drumming in the Puff Daddy video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see him? He did this thing where he did like a drum. He just played the drums to fucking. What's that shit? Soulja Boy.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like playing the shit out of the drums to it.
A way better version of that song.
Yeah, because that song sucks.
Yeah, in the hole. Yeah, not a fan.
Other Soulja Boy songs though, good. I don't shit on that guy.
Soulja Boy's good. Shout out to Sean Hyken if he's listening. He's a basketball writer who is a huge Soulja Boy.
Oh man, I like new Soulja Boy. Like all this gold on me, feeling like a king.
He's got this song called Drop that's like really, really good.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
good for him.
Good for Soulja Boy. He figured it out. He found a way.
Yeah, he found a way, man.
Dude, at Disc Jockey, could you take any CD up to the front and be like, can I listen to this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, you couldn't. But they had the digital where you could basically pick and listen to every CD they had on catalog. You didn't have to like take it out.
And they wouldn't know.
You could just, they had like little headphone stations, which were the dope.
The headphone station, there were two moves in the head. There was the digital ones, and then there was also one where they would have like 6 CDs.
Yeah, and you would just pick one.
And you're like, I'll listen to this.
Yeah.
They had like the digital ones. They had like some movie paraphernalia, just stuff that you could just like,
those old, like those first run like Todd McFarlane figurines.
Dude,
you get
like thinking about it now, like I'm
keychain.
visualizing walking into Disc Jockey. I'm tripping on it. They had like all the band T-shirts.
Yeah,
not the. Well, I don't want to step on another pick, but like fun, cool band.
You could get
T-shirts.
a corn beanie.
Oh man,
like just a corn themed beanie with a corn with a K. By the way,
I used to have. What I got at Disc Jockey was a Snoop Dogg. So I got a black bandana, a black rag that had Snoop Dogg all over print on it. And it was his Snoop logo that was the SN, and then the 2 O's were eyes, and then the P was a nose. And there was a blunt hanging out.
How much would you love to have that now, by the way?
Oh,
I would, dude.
God.
I wore it to Carousel Skate, and this big dude, Derek Duncan, came up to me, and he's like, "You think you're Snoop Dogg?" And he acted like he was going to put my face into some dog shit. And then he just started, and he found some, and he just started laughing, and he was huge.
Oh, my God.
Terrifying. And
what was he doing at the skate park?
No, at the Carousel Skate, the skating rink.
Makes less sense, by the way.
Yeah.
Skate park I could buy. No. This was a roller skating rink.
Yeah, it's bad for our ankles.
Yeah, I imagine.
Not a lot of fat dudes on rollerblades.
Imagine the dude who was like 20 working there, selling the Snoop Dogg bandana to a 13-year-old kid like you. Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Go wear this. Go wear this out in the world.
Yeah.
He knew how bad it was going to be for you.
This guy's seen a little more of the world.
A little more Sioux Falls, by the way. So maybe he was. Maybe he was just like, damn, it's the last one.
Oh, that's so funny.
Excellent pick. So we're going with the mall record stores, which is a very
mall
specific pick.
Yeah, that's solid.
Specifically Disc Jockey, but let's let that pick be.
I thought Disc
Sam
Jockey
Goody.
was national until just now.
No, well, it might have been. It's just in Portland, Oregon. There was like a Sam Goody and a FYE.
I remember FYE. Yeah.
There's sometimes you go to a mall and an FYE will still be hanging on.
Oddly, dude.
Just looking crazy, like at the Loch Ness monster, like this dinosaur that somehow
you go to like Bemidji, Minnesota. Or something.
What are they selling?
They seem to sell like DVDs.
A lot of them switched over to DVD.
They
Do you remember Suncoast?
Yeah,
there's still a Suncoast in the Lloyd Center in Portland, Oregon.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And that was a good one too.
All right, I will be making my first pick, the third pick of the first round, the final pick of the first round.
I'm excited for it.
And I gotta go with food. I gotta go with the food court.
Oh
man,
with the
mall food court.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Yeah, I gotta delete one too.
I almost feel bad taking this because it's such a big.
But you can subculture.
I'm gonna.
And you gotta take it in the first round.
You got it. It's definitely a first round pick.
Good. It's too good.
I earnestly love a food court. If I was a man free of shame, unencumbered of shame, with no need to impress anyone, I would eat most of my meals at the food court.
It's so fun. It's such a pleasurable.
It's so good.
And I love that where you just like, you walk up there and it's just like anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
You just walk in there and it's just this beautiful world. It feels like the first time the kids walk into the the chocolate factory.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
You know what it feels like to me? Scarface's front room, where you just see that globe that says the world is yours.
The world is yours.
And you're just like, yeah, I could do anything right now.
Have you ever walked to the food court and been like, you know what? I want a taco.
Yeah.
And I want a piece of pizza.
Absolutely.
And you can do that, and it's nobody can look at you and be like, your whole fucking plate is tacos, dog. Like, don't get mad at me.
Nobody's gonna get mad.
I got 2 spots in one food court. I was gonna draft that.
Dude, 2 spots in one. I'm almost bummed I drafted mine.
Yo, I would go like it was all about, you had to be fly with it, so you had to get like you'd get like Sbarro pizza,
yes,
and then you'd have an Orange
pizza.
Julius. Like, yo, who could stop me? Like, who could stop me right now?
I'm gonna, by the way, liberate Orange Julius from the mall food court. If anyone wants to be, because a lot of malls I've been to, the Orange Julius has been floating in a separate location from the rest of the food court.
Yeah, it's like its own.
They
Tacoma Mall in Washington State was like that.
Yeah.
There was the food court, but then there was Orange Julius downstairs.
Washington Square in Portland, Oregon, or Tigard, Oregon. It's a floater. It's almost like it's too good. Like it came up with the rest of them.
It is too good for the food court.
It's a little too good for the food. It's like, guys, we're not really doing this whole thing.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Sioux Empire Mall, largest one-story mall in the country for quite a long time.
What about the Super Mall?
They're
in Washington?
Mall of America.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, anyway, the Orange Julius, you couldn't get other like Dairy Queen stuff at the Orange Julius, and that's when I found out that Orange Julius was like its own separate
that's
store.
before they'd united. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day it was just...
So I used to go try to get chili dogs and shit, and they're like, that's Dairy Queen, dude.
Yeah. This is... Because we weren't drinking smoothies like that when Orange Julius
Orange Julius was
weren't... There was no juice places. It was like Orange Julius, and that was... Or you could get a fucking milkshake.
You couldn't get away with Orange Julius now. You couldn't start it. Now it's firmly entrenched, but in this world of smoothies...
We got too many drinks now.
Yeah, there's too many drink options.
Like, they were like, you could get orange, strawberry, or banana. That's what we do.
Now you go to Jamba Juice and they got a fucking they got a cheesecake factory.
Dragon fruit and shit. Like, I don't know what that is.
My friend Rat, I got to tell this. My friend Rat one time went into...
My friend Rat, man.
Yeah, Rat.
Another good sentence.
Is his Jamba Juice sell wheatgrass?
Yeah,
yeah.
He goes into a Jamba Juice in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and he orders 2 shots of wheatgrass from this girl working, and then he picks it up and he goes, cheers, and he cheers her, and he took his shot, and she took one like, okay, and then he just walked out without paying.
Classic Rat move.
Why do you call him Rat? Yeah.
Because now you're scamming for wheatgrass.
Scamming for wheatgrass.
I didn't even know you could do... I never even thought about stealing health food in my life.
That was the one and only time Rat did that, by the way.
That's fucking amazing. That's a good move. What's your... It's hard to pick a favorite food court spot.
Oh, shit.
But I think... Sbarro's is good. Sbarro's does that thick cut of pizza.
Yeah, it's like
thick
mall.
Pizza.
But you had to get it fresh because it had been out for a minute.
If it sits,
the cheese was all hard and it was nasty.
It goes bad fast.
Yeah.
I don't think Sbarro's is my favorite though, man.
I always liked it.
I like Sbarro's.
I'm trying. You know what? And I can't even fuck with it anymore because it's just like too much.
Yeah.
But Cinnabon.
Oh yeah, I can't do it anymore either.
It's like I had
That's
one
the
like,
rest of my day.
I had one like a few years ago, and it was just like I couldn't even believe it. It's like, but that shit does taste.
You used to metabolize it. When I was like 16, I could just wolf one down and be like, all right, let's go do some stuff.
Yeah, let's go hang out.
Your
But
body
now
breaks
it's like,
it down.
Oh
and now
yeah,
you're just like nah.
Before football practice back in high school, we would go to Jack in the Box and get 2 cheeseburgers and a Diet Coke,
man,
and then just go to football practice and be fine.
I remember, dude, we used to have at the Safeway by my school, we used to have 2 big ass slices of Safeway pizza and a drink for $1.50.
Oh fuck!
And me and Sam Talent, fourth period, we'd have an off hour, go just cram a bunch of pizza, and then go to practice and like not care.
And you're like totally fine. If I did that now,
I can't
I would
go
have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere. My sugars get too
energy
high
out of it, and you're like, where's this energy?
Yeah, your body your body was like real good at scrounging for energy. It's like throwing all this garbage aside, and it finds like the little bit of energy in the Jack in the Box cheeseburger. Now it's just like I'm not gonna go to the fucking bins at Goodwill and try to find the one good shirt in there.
My favorite food court spot was a place called Taco John's, and it's more of a Midwest thing, but
it is a Midwest
I've been
thing.
in Taco John's.
Oh, yeah, they have them in Denver.
Yeah.
Similar vibe to Taco Time, kind of like a
Taco Time.
Taco Time
Man.
is good.
Taco Time in the Lloyd Center. That was
big ups to Taco Time one time, man.
Taco Time.
Mexi
Taco Time
fries
is fucking
on
good.
point
Crispy
for years.
burritos, dude.
Crispy
We're looking for
burritos.
sponsors, Taco Time. You don't gotta send money. Just send the tacos. It's
got a ring to it.
That would be the
Start the
flyest shit if you were sponsored. You were an LA-based podcast
Sponsored by Taco
sponsored
Time.
by Taco Time.
Well, if that's how you get a sponsor, then my favorite food court spot is Old English Malt Liquor.
Oh, dude, I heard don't fuck with Old English because St. Ides is giving ends. But like whatever you want to do.
But for real though, St. Ides is so bad.
Some of that Crooked Eye. You
bad.
remember the old commercials with
So
Snoop Dogg
bad.
in the commercials? They were animated. It was like his character from the Doggy Style cover was the St. Eye, the Crooked Eye logo guy.
You know, in Snoop Dogg came back. Did you ever taste that Snoop Dogg Colt 45?
Yeah.
What was it called?
I can't
He had
remember.
like several flavors. That
Yeah,
stuff
there was a grip.
I drank everything rappers told me to.
Slurricane? You ever mess with
Of course it had
Slurricane?
Slurricane is good. I like Slurricane.
Yeah, man.
It's like sugar,
Come on.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so
I just listened to
dope.
a whole podcast where he talked about Slurricane. And I wasn't even mad. I was like, yeah, cool, man.
Oh, get it feasible.
His 40s are gross, though. The E40 40s.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, but
They're
to
pretty
be fair,
bad.
like no 40s. I drink Old English quite a bit because it's cheap and it's like I've acquired a taste, but never would I say that. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, it's like
And
sweet.
the lady will have an Old
Nobody's ever. Maybe Billy D. Williams is.
Billy D. Williams might do that.
I'll have a 40 of Old English and the lady will be paying the bill.
As I don't have a bank account, and this place doesn't take cash.
I'm in between checking.
Yeah, all my money is tied up in Taco Bell gift cards right
Would
now.
you like direct deposit?
my
No, you can
money's-
just mail the check to me.
My assets aren't liquid. I'm all tied up in Taco Bell gift cards.
I've literally been there before though, just like no cash at all, but just like $40 worth of gift cards in my wallet.
Don't get me wrong.
Trying to get some weed. Dog.
My wealth is protected. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
it's just
no.
I'm all tied up in.
I have assets right now. I just don't. I'm cash poor.
Kelly Jordan still sends me. She sends me Taco Bizzle gift cards for like Christmas and shit. And then in Portland, I was like, it's hard for me to get to a Taco Bell. Like here, there's one right around the way.
Yeah.
Glendale, California. Right
Yeah,
there.
man. I live like right down the street from one. So
Not
if anybody
safe.
who loves me is listening this Christmas, what up? Holla at your man.
Yes.
5516 Media Drive. Just send that shit.
If we can't get that Taco Time sponsorship, we can at least get those Taco Bell gift cards. Please send
God,
them.
if like $1,000.
I think as a kid, I think I really loved hot dog on a stick. I love the whole vibe of it.
Oh, yeah,
Like
that
the
was
outfits.
good. That was
I like
fun.
some lemonade.
Is that the blue and red and
That's
yellow?
the blue and
place?
red and yellow hat.
And they got and it's like tall, and the lemonade spot.
Yeah. And now as an adult, I'm not going to say that not all Panda Express. Some of them have Panda Express. Some of them have independent Chinese
Galleria
food restaurants.
has 2 Panda
Galleria,
Expresses.
the Galleria, home of the original Panda Express,
Really?
has 2 Panda Expresses.
2
Yeah.
Panda Expresses
What's
in the same
is there
mall.
any like different? Is it like Panda Express and then like the outlet where you get like the
fucking
new
wish.
colorways?
Where you just get like purple chicken.
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of, like,
yeah.
I want the because the original Panda Express is in there. I want them to have an item you can't get anywhere else.
that-
Yeah,
You know?
that should be. You should like.
Yeah.
You should get something from going to the original.
From visiting Mecca, you
You
know?
know, hop on that. Like if anybody in the higher ups in Panda Express actually thought of that idea,
That's
they would
huge.
probably just do it.
That being said, I don't think Panda Express has had a new menu item ever.
Nah, if it ain't broke, dude.
Yeah, it's like that shit stays the same.
They'll bring stuff back, like they brought back General Tso's chicken recently, but like
You
yeah,
never
there's
saw Larry
nothing
Bird
new.
wearing baggy shorts. You know what I mean? If it
That's
ain't-
true. That's true. That's true, man. Classic.
I just fucking I love the food court. One thing I don't like about food courts nowadays is some of these like Chipotle sneaking in there.
And
I
in
don't
a
like
food
this.
court-
I don't like this too classy.
No.
Chipotle's too good for me.
Chipotle's too good for the food
You
court.
can't
Yeah.
get your own hot sauce in a food court Chipotle, which sucks.
Oh,
Because that's the
yeah,
only reason
that does
I like
suck.
I like Chipotle and Qdoba because you can get your own bottle of hot sauce.
But that being said, I will openly say I steal hot sauce from Chipotle.
So do I.
100%.
On the reg. That smoky Chipotle,
Yeah.
you can't find it anywhere else.
You can
good.
find it. It's like $9 at
Yeah,
Ralph's.
so
You kidding me?
I take that shit all
No,
the
I-
time.
I
You cook
take
up
it
a
for
chicken
days.
breast at home. It goes great on
yeah,
that chicken
oh
breast.
my god,
Yeah.
it's so good.
part of the deal. I mean, that's just what they signed up
So
for.
just if you're not a food court restaurant, don't start sneaking into the food courts.
Yeah,
I want
we don't
restaurants
want
that you can only find at food courts.
Yeah, we don't want. What's that Cajun Grill? Have you ever seen that?
Oh, yeah. Where it's like a crawdaddy.
Yeah. That's what I want.
We want that. We want Steak Escape.
Yeah, steak. Oh my god, I just don't want some shit I could just drive to.
No.
Like I gotta have been in the mall at Foot Action, and now I've worked up a hunger.
Yeah, like the Glendale Gallery has a Red Robin in it, and that's so weird.
That's not. Even though Red Robin is mall quality,
it is.
But they didn't start it in the mall. You know what I mean?
Not. If they would have started there, we ought to have been like, of course.
Yeah. You don't move to the projects as an adult.
No.
You know
I need all the food court like to be a theme, you know? And like when there's a Chipotle, you look and you're like, what's that fashion boutique doing in the food court?
100%.
Like, it's just a Chipotle. It's like steel walls and shit.
Yeah, it's all modern and shit.
Yeah. Fuck off with it.
Chill.
I want that food court vibe where like reasonably 2 of the restaurants could trade employees and nobody would know.
And nobody would know.
Yeah.
Just
like,
a dead-eyed Latino team.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah, that's how I like it.
And not that you can't get that at Chipotle's, but just like... And then also shout out to the samples. The people walking around with the samples trying to entice you over to their...
It's tight because most of the time they don't expect you to come eat. They're
They
like,
don't.
you want some chicken? You're like, yep.
Well,
And they're just a
lot of times they're just happy to give it. They're like, hey man.
I have literally had a sample person be like, hey, I just got to get rid of all these. And I can't go back until I give them all out. And I'm like, I'll take 5 of them.
Yeah, my man. Just give me one of those to-go cups.
Yeah. Give me a go cup full of orange chicken, please.
You're just hitting it like it's an actual water.
Go cup full of small cubes of lasagna.
Can I have a drink? You want to drink a ravioli? That's crazy, but yeah.
Try to walk in the same goodie with that shit.
Yeah.
All right, so that is my pick, the food court, and shit, I gotta go back to back.
Yeah. That's
so
the hard part.
That is the first round.
Go back to back.
Back to back. Fuck. I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared.
I'm not sure what my next move is going to be.
I can't. This is so rad. I'm just saying right now. This is dope.
All right, I gotta go now. This is a throwback pick because it's kind of a weird thing to say now, although it's still kind of true.
Sure.
And we're all gentlemen here.
Yo, if you think, oh man, I think you're about to snake one of my
I'm taking
picks.
Hot Mall Girls.
Okay, that's
yeah.
good. Sure. Oh man, Hot Mall Girls that you're not going to do anything about.
You're not going to do even one damn thing about.
Goddamn thing.
I don't even. I only feel like I should. I don't even. I only feel safe looking at you through one of those Eclipse boxes.
Oh
even,
my
you know
god,
what I mean?
that was like the jam when I was a kid too. Like when you're in like junior high school and just seeing all those high school girls.
Oh
like,
yes,
because that's where you could see them.
That's where you would see
one
them.
of the appeals of the mall, and now almost in a horrible way, it's appealing again.
Yeah,
but it's like when you're in middle school.
All right, Sean.
Whoa, you did not have to do that.
Don't say shit that I'm gonna have to edit out later. That is a headache.
I was trying to be funny, dudes.
No, I know.
No, but like when you're like in middle school and you're like, there's this girl Erin Wrights was like the girl in Sioux Falls, and we're like, that's Erin Wrights over there.
Yes,
just like
she's just like hanging out in the
and
wild.
you're like, look at her, she's just chilling in the world.
And if you saw the dope thing about like when you were in middle school, high school, and you go to the mall and you would see a super hot girl and she went to the same school as you would never talk to her at that school.
Okay.
But if you saw her at the mall, there was almost like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, you could give her like a
you
heads
could like
up.
say, yeah,
Like when you
say,
see
what's
your
up,
teacher
Brittany?
at a bar and you're like, what's up,
Yeah.
Mr. Doherty? How you living?
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember one time in high school, I had like just a faraway crush on this girl who was older than me, and I went across town to the cool mall. I went to the Aurora Mall. This is way before.
I know the Aurora Mall.
Yeah,
I
you
go
been
to
there?
Denver quite a bit. And
Oh,
I
okay,
make
yeah.
I make my friends take me to the mall so we can eat lunch. Like,
Oh
I'll
man,
do that.
yeah, they used to have the shout out to the Asian guy who ran the knife store upstairs.
Nice.
A lot of young hooligans hanging in there buying billy clubs and shit.
Absolutely.
But I went, and that was the cool mall, like across town. And I went there one time. This is so 2003. I bought a Latrell Sprewell jersey.
Yes.
A matching Knicks hat. And then a pack of orange wristbands and sweatbands.
Did you wear them like in your mid forearm?
I read it, mid, kind of up too high, and then the orange headband, the orange sweatband, under the hat.
Yeah,
Damn.
Like, so reckless.
You were dressed in like a post-tribe Fife dog.
Yo, it was I just wanted to be like fabulous, I guess.
Yeah.
And I remember I bought that, and I wore that shit that day. Like, I bought it in the mall. I wore it that day, just shitting on him. And I went to the bathroom because it was just, I was so worked up, just like looking fresh. And I accidentally went to the girls' bathroom, and as I was coming out, who did I see? This girl I had a crush on who went to my high school, Tracy Stratus. She caught me in the girls' bathroom at the Aurora Mall, dog. Never brought it up, though, bless her heart. Never said shit to anybody about it.
Well, she's a hot girl and a good girl. Yeah.
And a good girl.
Can you imagine if just 5 seconds, if you just caught your reflection in a mirror or just caught your reflection in the window of another store and then stayed there for 5 seconds, she would have walked out while you were walking in. And seen you looking super fresh. You'd be married to her now. You'd still be in Denver. You'd be working for like a fucking Allstate insurance company.
Yeah,
so
I would
it's
be.
good that you walked in.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's good. Shout out to Stacey Stratus. Also, goddamn, an orange headband. What was I thinking?
I don't know. I'm glad, dude. You had to make a lot of mistakes.
I was spree-welled up. But at the time, it was pretty cool.
Spree-welled up? I think that would be cool,
Like,
man.
I would wear a Spree-well right now, and it wouldn't be...
Spree-well jersey right now.
Right now would be super cool. I wonder
we should
what
all buy Spree-well jerseys.
Yo, that would be
Different
crazy.
Different
Shaka
teams.
Knicks.
You go Knicks.
You gotta go T-Wolves?
Sean go T-Wolves.
Yeah,
I'm going to go
Minnesota,
Golden
dude.
State Warriors.
Yo, that's perfect.
I'm going to go choked Coach Rick Adelman.
Yeah.
I'm going. Was it?
He invented those rims, too, right?
Was
The
it Spree-well
the
that hit
spinners.
someone?
It was his
That
company.
dude actually had like a storied career, if you
Yeah.
really think about it.
He was a really good basketball player.
He was great at basketball.
Have you
and
seen those
rims.
commercials with Spree-well in them now?
No.
They're like
Yeah.
Allstate commercials.
I
or
don't
something?
appreciate the attitude of those commercials.
No, they're really dogging out Latrell Spree-well.
What is the idea?
That's what happened to all my heroes, though, man.
Yeah.
They're out here. They're doing DMX like that, too, man.
I know when he gets played, it's like, look at this schmuck. It's like, no, DMX was fucking rad.
He was DMX.
Spree-well was rad. It's like if you go the extra mile for your kid, maybe they'll meet David Robinson at a game. But if you don't, you'll be at an Applebee's with Latrell Spree-well. I'm like, Latrell Spree-well is not at a fucking Applebee's ever.
No. He's at Benihana's right now.
Right now.
Buying the bar.
Yeah, he goes between Benihana's and Cheesecake Factory, which for some reason NBA players love Cheesecake Factory.
Why? Everybody loves cheesecake. And
I've
then
never
there's that
been to
Drake song. I don't get it.
I'm not a fan of the Cheesecake Factory.
It feels like you're paying too much for food that's not that good.
Doing too much. Exactly.
Every time I've been there, I've always been like, this is like...
You're in there paying too much for a quesadilla, so they have the luxury of having 80 things on the item.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically a government subsidy for them to have a way too big menu. I don't like it.
And I
This
don't like
thing goes to
supporting
the
the war
top.
machine my damn self. So
No.
I don't go.
No, I'm not paying
no.
fucking taxes to buy bombs for us to drop on
it's
my
not on
people
my
in
daily,
Israel.
dude.
We don't do that.
Not on my daily.
Hot mall girls, dude. Yeah, I just loved it. Just rocking
the latest fashions.
Abercrombie.
Oh,
Just
man.
like sporting Abercrombie when it first came
I'm
out.
like,
American
I was
Eagle.
right around the 2000s was when I really started going to the mall. So just like,
Yeah.
you see that girl from like your geography class with like orange pants.
Oh, yeah.
And like a baby doll tee, and you're like, she's so fly, man.
I loved it. You see,
She looks like
yeah.
she looks like one of the girls from 3LW.
ELW, dude.
They're just like you see like 5 or 6 of them together. Just
Yeah. Oh,
giggling
they
and
were
walking
always
around.
crewed up.
They were always crewed up. There's no thicker crew than the high school girl mall crew.
And the thing is, there were dude crews who could talk to them, but I was never that cool.
Even when I joined the football team, I couldn't get in with that crew.
Dude, I was just never like, I played football, and I would
Yeah.
still go to the mall with my weird friends.
Me too. Yeah,
Like,
that's who I went with.
I was never in that, like, I could never, like, see a girl at the mall. Like, I'd hear guys talk about that,
No.
like, yeah, dude, I saw Karen at the mall the other day. We'll go to her house.
Just walk up, spit and game, and I was in like middle school and high school. I was really ugly, like really bad acne, and gawky. Like I was just like getting tall, and I was gawky, and I walked with a hunch, and I talked like butthead, like just not the kind of kid that's gonna.
But
walk
weren't
up,
you like a
"Hey, what's up?"
skateboarder? That's pretty cool.
Wasn't cool when I was a kid. When
You
I
know
got
what,
out
though?
of high
That's
school,
I get that.
It had
I get that.
just now it's fucking rad. But when
Yeah.
I was in high school, being a skateboarder, like I'd walk down the street, people or down the hallway, and they're like, "Doing all you fucking dork." I'm like, stop with that.
And I could kick flip.
Yeah,
and you
this
can't
is
do
just
an
fun
ollie.
for me.
Yeah. I was just having
This is
fun.
what I do. This is my
It's
life, my life. Why are you calling me?
It's athletic. I get to get outside and get fresh air. What are you
I'm
doing?
saying they're going to the mall and talking to those girls that I wanted to
ASAP
talk
Rock
to.
is going to be dressing just like me in 15 years.
Yo.
You don't know who he is,
It's-
but it's
How
like,
good do you feel like vindicated because that happened?
Yeah,
Like, because now skateboarding is like
I like how cool it is now.
it's
I love it.
so cool.
Yeah, it's the best. And
everything on Fairfax is like skateboard oriented.
Yeah.
My friend Tori's in town visiting, and we're gonna go to these boutiques just because I want to show him, like, look at how trendy this shit is now. Like,
that's crazy.
kids
Because
wearing
you were
Huff
on
socks.
some like underground.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, now skateboard's a lot of like an accessory for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I know.
Whatever.
I know a lot of people with skateboards who don't know how to ride a skateboard.
You see a dude walking down Fairfax who like all skateboarded up, like, and then you look at the wheels and they're like not even.
Yeah, or like the
even a
bottom.
mile on
The
those.
bottom isn't
tail.
like
Yeah.
the bottom isn't carved up. Like
Right.
the whole graphic is there.
Whatever gives skateboarders money, I'm fine with. So like the more
Absolutely.
shit that anyone can sell involving skating, I love it.
God, I never once. I mean, I still love women. What a weird thing to say. But like,
I still love you, ladies.
I'm still like a romantic person. I love that. I love the first kiss. I love all that stuff. Never been so smitten as I was just seeing like the hot mall girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just
never
like,
been so smitten.
because they were like, you couldn't tell me it was the same as Jennifer Lopez.
yes,
Shit.
it was.
It was the exact same level.
so well put that like these hot mall girls to where we were back then might as well have been fucking Britney Spears.
And
Do you
they
think
were
they
very
knew? Do you think they knew how like?
No, I
Yes.
think they were. I would think maybe they knew a little bit, and I think also they were going through their own shit. Like they,
Yeah,
had
it's so hard to be a young.
it's so
woman.
hard to be a young woman, and they were, and you know, they had their own crushes on Keith or Derek or Brandon or
yeah,
whatever.
a
You
little
know,
older, you know,
Broad,
Yeah.
man,
dudes who could drive.
Brock, those
boys
dudes who
with
had, like,
broad shoulders.
Land- Landon.
cubic zirconia,
double.
fucking
yeah,
earring dudes,
the
yeah.
double earrings, man. That was
You
Yeah.
must be
so
talking about
cool.
Jeremiah Clark.
Jeremiah
Sioux Falls,
Clark,
South
dude,
Dakota.
yeah.
You must be talking
Yeah,
about
John
with
Gibson,
Jay-Z.
dude, touch and rim, dude. They all have their own shit. So I don't know. I don't think they knew the spell they had cast on us, you know. But
Nah.
like, because it's just so tough to be a young woman. But just want them to know we were there, appreciating you from afar.
I
Yeah.
would have just wanted. I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
I didn't even. That's the crazy thing.
You
Is
know
like,
what would have happened
now
if you
you're an
would've said
adult.
hi?
What?
You probably would have ended up dating that girl. Like the confidence would have just. She'd be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
nobody talks to me."
And that's the thing, because I was never bad at actually talking to girls. I was just bad at like starting it.
Oh, dude.
I'm good at talking to people. I could even then I could do that, but
Yeah.
like, well, I didn't know what to. Hey, so I see you have the new Fat Farm shoes that look like
You know,
old
Russell
Adidas
Simmons has a lot to
shoes.
do
Yeah.
with that. Part.
Yeah. One last thing, just on mall girl, like people now that like the woke culture is like the friend zone is even a real thing. The friend zone is a real thing. But what dudes don't know is you friend zone yourself.
Yeah.
It's not a woman doing it to you.
And it's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
You have women who are in the friend zone, right? That you're just like, that's my friend.
100%. I love some of my best friends are women, and I love. But like you would back then in middle school, high school, you would friend zone yourself by like you had a crush on someone, you were afraid to express it.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
like made fun of them.
It was never right. Exactly.
Every time a girl like in middle school found out I liked her, they would be like, "I thought that dude hated me."
Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving. Hot Mall Girls, the first pick of the second round. Sean Jordan, you have the next pick.
All right, the next pick is going to be stealing.
Yo, man, Sean Jordan is knocking out my top 3. Shoplifting was literally my second one.
Shoplifting,
We
dude.
used to go. So when I was like 11 or 12, and I wanted like we didn't have any money, and I wanted like all these dope jerseys like Bogues and Larry Johnson and Zoe and like
Yes.
football jerseys. I had like Ken Griffey jerseys. So I would go steal, and you're a kid, and they didn't really have alarms yet.
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
fake alarms. So we'd wear big swooshy pants and like tuck these jerseys in our jeans and just walk out, very brazen.
Oh man, you were stealing jerseys.
Yeah.
I used to steal jeans. I stole cross colors. Like we went into boutiques. What at boutiques? But like,
Did you
stole-
fan out kind of thing?
What do you mean?
Was it like you would hit it with like 3 or 4 of you guys and you would get in and just like
Me and my friend Shane
wolves.
would do. He was
yeah, young wolves.
Shane was a lunatic, but yeah, he would go in and like ask him for something. Like, hey, can you grab that shirt? And then
Is this
I'd
your
just go,
buddy,
like,
the
mad
artist
dog it.
Shane?
No,
Oh,
different
okay,
Shane.
yeah,
Shane
yeah.
Garrick sells cars now.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So he steals
Sounds
money
like
from people.
So now
That
he's
sounds like a car
stealing.
salesman.
we would just, and then my mom would. So I'd have to hide them because she knows that she didn't buy me these like
Yeah, she knows what clothes you
$60
have.
jerseys.
Yeah.
So I'd hide them like in my locker at school and shit, and I'd go and change at school.
Oh, you pulled a biggie.
One time, I stole a jersey from Sears one time. I stole a jersey from Sears, returned it, and I was like 11, didn't have a receipt, and they're like, where's your receipt? And I'm like, I don't have one, I need the money, and they're like, they knew I stole it, but they
Yeah.
couldn't say
Wait,
anything.
you were 11?
Yeah, right up in there.
Man, that is some City of God shit.
So we, so they cut me, they're like, all right, we're going
What'd
to send
they
it to
do? Yeah.
corporate. They cut me a check, me, a check for
check?
like
to
$60.
pay to the order of Sean Jordan.
I got it like 30 days later in the mail. My mom's opening my mail, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
She goes,
of course.
"Why'd you get a check from Sears for $60?" I was like, I think I said Smith bought me a jersey or Carol Smith's mom or something. And she's like, "What?" And I couldn't even cash it because I didn't have a bank account. So I think I signed it over her and she just kept it.
She kept it? So mom profited off
Mom
your
came up.
thievery.
Mom got a couple jerseys.
Yeah, dude, we used to
Mom
steal...
went and got that Cheryl Swoops after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, that's cute, Reggie, but Cheryl scored 100. Yeah, we'd get lockers and
That's
just fill it
Cheryl
up
Miller
with shit.
USC jersey.
Oh, yeah, Cheryl Miller.
Man. Shout out to Lisa Leslie.
Yeah.
I just don't want her to feel left out.
We love you, Lisa.
Also, the Sparks won.
Oh,
Were
yeah.
you,
Did they win the whole thing?
Yeah, they won the whole thing.
I should have known that. That's embarrassing. I don't know that.
Were you a thiever?
I was. So here's the thing: is I'm a coward.
Yeah, same.
So, I mean,
I don't. So I would like. So this is a weird thing. My shoplifting was always like the mall was too much money. Like I would shoplift like shit from like the grocery store.
Yeah.
I stole a lot of cap guns
Oh, yeah.
and shit like that. But like I was not. But I had in high school. I was friends with this crew of girls, and they couldn't stop stealing.
I'm picturing these like just ruthless girls. They're like, pick you up, like, get in, David. We're going to the mall. Let's steal some shit.
Well, they wouldn't even. I wouldn't
different car
even
every
know,
time?
and they would. Yeah. Where'd you get this whip, Tourette's?
Tourette's?
Yeah. Trust and Aaron and Chelsea.
Yeah, no,
and they stole
of course.
shit. Like they couldn't help themselves. They were monsters. Like they would steal condoms before they had sex with anybody.
Just to have them.
They would just steal. They just thought it was like funny.
3 Winonas.
Yo, they would steal me shit, and I'd be like, I didn't ask for this.
Did you take it?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
I didn't. No, you have to take it back.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you knew that I was a 2XL.
Yeah.
Like, good looking out. This is a lot of material for you to hide on your little
I mean,
body.
you're not going to become a master thief without being observant. But that is a lot of material.
Yeah, like
hiding it to it when you. That's people don't know that about big like the one.
that's
of the,
why we can't be stealing. We're not out here stealing like that.
Where am I supposed to fucking hide that?
Where am I going to put? Like, if I wanted to steal a jersey now,
Yeah.
it's not going to fit in my pants.
Get it? You were stealing jeans. The idea of stealing jeans in my size,
It's crazy.
I would have to ball them up like a football and run out. The front
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Not even trying, no
Yeah,
clandestine about it.
We would wear burners in. So we'd wear like old, like cashed out. We
Yeah.
My buddy
definitely would.
Josh Sofel used to do that with shoes.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Hey, can I try these shoes on?" And then he would just go in, fucking try on the new shoes, and just like when the guy went to help somebody else, he'd just bail.
Yeah.
Which is like so fucking bold.
So
This
bold. Now
kid,
Foot Locker
Shane-
has 8-year-old Etnies there. Yeah.
This is how ratchet this motherfucker was. He would go in and he would steal one shoe off the. You know, they had like a shoe. He would steal one off the wall, and for some reason these idiot employees would just take the other shoe, like the left shoe, even though it was facing the wrong way. But they would see an empty shoe, and so they just fill it in, I think. And he would wait for them to do that, like while they were going to the back to get another right shoe or something, and he would just steal that one. He did that like 3 times.
What?
before they
That's
got-
so
Isn't that
cool.
insane?
How did they not catch on?
No,
I would-
no
Maybe they
clue.
didn't even care.
No
Shoes are
clue.
the one thing I wish I could steal.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember at the beginning of what's that
still
Snoop
would.
Dogg movie?
Murder was the case?
No.
The Wash?
Oh, at the beginning of the Wash, when they're doing the intro, like the just like blue screenshots, they kind of screenshot him doing that at like a Foot Locker. You remember? Like, and he does it with house shoes.
The Wash was
Yeah,
just
it's
on
stealing
some
house
years ago.
shoes.
Yeah, like it is so great, man. Oh man.
That movie was classic Snoop Dogg sitting there, blunt in his mouth, sitting on the floor where there was a girl braiding his hair, and then Dre comes in the living room and Snoop's just like, "Fuck out my face," like
Yo,
just blowing smoke.
I think Snoop Dogg thought that was a documentary.
Just a day in the life, baby.
Right.
I was too afraid to be a thief. I was such a young good boy.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
was. I asked my mom if I could sneak out. That's a legit thing to
That's
happen.
adorable. That's
I
adorable.
knocked on Sue Carmel's door because I didn't want her to be afraid if she tried to go find me and I
Yeah.
wasn't there. I was like, "Hey, a bunch of my friends are sneaking out. Can I sneak out?" She was like, "Yes, you can."
What'd you
And,
guys do? Just like throw rocks off a bridge?
We just exactly. We just walked around
Just
the
can't-
neighborhood.
yeah.
I think we vandalized a construction site.
Oh, I used to do that all the
Yeah,
time.
I used
See,
to
I
love-
wasn't even a good kid. I was just scared to get caught by the mall.
Yeah.
'Cause then I knew
You didn't
like,
want to lose the mall.
Well, yeah, and I get my shit rocked at home. Like that would be trouble. If I got caught stealing, especially around like junior high, high school, because my mom was like, she was dope about getting me pretty cool shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not here trying to brag, but I did have like a denim suit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like.
Go ahead,
What-
brag. You're
what
not bragging.
kind
You're just telling your story.
Yeah,
man.
that's
all
just how I was living at the time.
What
I had an
brand was the denim
Averex
suit?
long sleeve tee. You know what I mean?
What
Like
brand was the denim suit?
first down.
First down.
Yeah, you didn't even know they had
first-
denim, did you?
No, I know the first down. The first down puffy coats were.
Man.
Well, there was one fall. Everyone came back, and all the coolest kids had these first down puffy coats.
Those were so cool.
Oh, I wanted one so
bad.
Yeah.
You know what my mom got me that was still kind of fly was she got me one of the Perry Ellis.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a puffy coat,
dude.
but it was Perry Ellis reversible
Yeah.
blue
Yes.
and yellow.
It's almost like you had
royal
two
blue and
coats.
yellow. I was crazy.
That's beautiful.
I
I, had
would
some
love
Perry
Perry
Ellis, dude. Perry Ellis was my
Perry
first
Ellis was
luxury
hot.
brand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
The only
man.
thing I ever stole was a memory card for an Xbox, and not even like an off-brand like Game Masters like memory
yeah, not
card.
even the official.
Yeah, from Best Buy, and they almost caught me. I was so afraid. I was like booking out the front door, and like after I left, one of the security guards like was craning his neck, and I later,
that's
like 5
so
years later, went on to
funny.
work at that Best Buy. The perfect crime.
They'll never suspect a thing. If I get a job here, I'm off the hook. Double jeopardy. You can't find me for the same memory card twice.
I was at Edward Norton in the score, dude. It was,
Just a long
or whatever.
game.
I think that's the score. Whatever that movie
man.
is. That's the score, right?
Edward Norton and Robert De Niro.
And Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Marlon
Marlon
Brando.
Branzino.
In that movie, he was in such rough shape that he like refused to walk or stand up in any of his scenes.
Yeah.
So they had to like rewrite it. There's one scene where he's in a cashed out hot tub in his basement. And you're like, you're just chilling. There's no water in it, and it's like it's a hot tub with no water, dog. And you're just it's bugged.
Sounds kind of cool. though, too.
shower.
I'm sitting in an empty hot tub in the
You just have to pull like, yeah, I'll do the movie, but I ain't standing or anything.
Well, it's
you
the
know?
perfect for a hot dog because you can keep a bucket of chicken out of the shot. Just have it down there, so if I get tired from reading my lines, I could eat a piece of chicken.
Dude, if you would have told me that Blink-182 and Marlon Brando were going to be here,
It's a
I would've-
star-
I don't know.
Cast.
I don't know. I don't know. I felt
star-studded
it.
cast.
I felt it. This room's got a good vibe. We're
was
talking about all the
dope.
dope shit.
That was dope. I didn't even
Those
know you could do
those
Brando.
topics
I didn't know I
get
could
hit.
either. I just gave it a shot. Stealing. Amazing pick.
Stealing is a great pick.
It's a steal in the second round.
Because he was going to jump on it.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, I would have had it. I would have had it.
Let's see where it goes instead with the final pick of the second round. His second pick, we have David Gborie in the mock
Final
draft.
pick of the second round. I'm going, and I don't know. You all had one, but it might have been a different name.
Yes.
I'm going Underground Station.
What was that?
It was the urban clothing.
Oh,
store.
Metro
yeah.
Mix, dude. That's where I stole cross
Yeah,
colors from.
yeah,
Sure.
where you had like all the new brands. Because I would go in there and I couldn't even believe that people could afford to buy all this shit. How could you have so much Mecca? It's
Yeah.
$60 a shirt.
South Pole, dude.
South Pole, fucking Avery, like all the
Ellis,
brands.
Who made his first
And
appearance in
Nietzsche.
those
Yeah,
stores?
oh yeah, Echo.
Carl
And
Kanai.
Nietzsche
Echo.
or NYC.
What about Carl Kanai?
Carl Kanai, man? What did Redman say? My crew rolls deep like Carl Kanai
Yeah,
pockets.
They were like down to your knees, those
They were
pockets.
crazy.
Tupac had this all maroon Carl Kanai suit that I want. All maroon
Oh
Carl
yeah,
Kanai denim.
he
vest.
wore it on Yo on TV Raps.
Yeah, and I was like, I want that. I could
No
just-
shirt underneath.
I would have had a shirt underneath.
Oh man, yo, those stores
Yeah,
were
dude.
like,
And
it was like
Nietzsche,
because it would be straight from the
Shabazz
rap store.
Brothers.
It would be straight from the rap video to those stores.
Right
Like,
up the
and it
street,
was
yeah.
like I would go in there and just like, and you'd almost have to like, if you were a kid, you'd almost have to have somebody older and cooler with you come and like co-sign.
Yeah, yeah.
Like my older cousin, he was 6 years older than me, and he would like, it would be, he was in there and he was wearing like a real, not knockoff FUBU shirt, so I could be in there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I know this guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he knows the culture. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah. Like,
yeah.
and then I would just like, get my little Woo Wear t-shirt or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, Woo Wear.
Woo Wear.
There wasn't that.
They went off the rails.
This may surprise you, but the mall, the Washington Square near Beaverton, Oregon, did not have an urban clothing store.
What?
Yeah.
Where could you get the latest
Lloyd
in
Center. You had to go to
nappy?
Lloyd Center.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
You had to go to downtown Portland, or not downtown, the east side of
Right over.
Portland.
Yeah.
And Lloyd Center. And I couldn't even tell you what the name of the one was in Lloyd Center because it changed hands so many times and had like so many different names. But it just kept flipping. It just
like
kept flipping.
Chi-town
Yeah, I don't
fashion.
think there was that much money in those stores.
I don't think so. I think it was like people who wanted to dress like that were like, I guess we should open a store where we can buy these
Yeah, where I
clothes
can
at.
get all these clothes because
Yeah.
I'm really struggling.
Yeah.
Like,
this is like pre-internet shopping for the most
yeah,
part. So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
You wouldn't. Where would you go get a Carl Kanai if you didn't open the only store in town
where
that
else
sold
you
it?
could get that stuff? Oddly enough, was in East Bay magazine.
Yep,
Oh,
you could
East
get-
Bay. That's true.
East Bay did.
They
East
had a
Bay had the
section where you're
coolest
like,
shit.
What the fuck is this?
You could
East
just
Bay
get like a
catalog.
Sean John's velour.
Sean John.
Man, I wanted a velour sweatsuit.
Yeah, like
there was
a
a time in my life.
velour Sean John out.
Oh man, I never got one. Or no. You know what happened? I wanted a sweatsuit so bad because everybody had one.
Yeah.
That's what was going on. And my mom bought me a whack one, and I felt so bad.
Because you have to wear it.
And she was so like I wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
And she bought me a Mecca one, but she had bought it from like TJ Maxx.
Oh yeah.
And it was just a weird color,
step
and the
down.
hoodie fit weird, and the sweatpants fit. Like I never wore it, but like,
Heartbreaking.
yeah, I felt because she was so happy about it. You know what I mean?
Speaking of casual XL, Sue Carmel got me a casual male XL velour jumpsuit once. And I didn't wear it out a lot.
How old were you?
But I wore it in a lot.
How old were you?
God,
I wore it in a lot.
Maybe 14, 15.
Sue Carmel is a saint.
Saint.
She sounds like an
She is an
incredible
amazing
Sue
woman.
Carmel is the best. She's my favorite person.
She is
She bought
fantastic.
you a velour sweatsuit.
velour, casual male XL, probably 3XL.
It was such
so
a hard
comfy.
look to actually do.
So comfy. I mean, just based on everything else about me, I look like a mob boss's son. I look
I
like
bet.
a young. I look like I was being groomed by the Gotti family to take over like a small neighborhood in Staten Island.
Like I just imagine you like alone with your velour sweatsuit at 15, just eating pasta, drinking wine.
listen to Louis Prima real loud, and people would come to my bedroom door, and I would not stop chewing while I talked to them. You know?
Yeah.
Just filing serial numbers off of guns. Like, what'd you say?
Listen to Volare.
making them try a drink of whatever you're drinking.
Yeah.
You got it. You have to. Make it
Napkin tucked in the neck.
At that point, I'd framed my South Park poster. You know, just a little step.
Yeah,
up.
just coming up. You're getting the classier, man.
Always back to the wall. I don't want to get assassinated in my own room, so, back to the wall.
Just screaming at some hot woman who I'm in a relationship with. She hates me. We hate each other,
Yeah.
but she sticks around.
Ian,
But
turn the
it's
lights
'cause of
on.
the passion.
Candlelight only.
Yeah, candlelight. Oh yeah. So oh fuck, those were good. What was the one in your town? Underground something.
Underground Station.
Underground Station.
Yeah, they had like because Averex was my thing. I thought Averex was super cool.
Averex is kind of coming back.
I've never
Really?
heard of
Action
that.
Bronson was rocking.
Oh
an Averex.
man,
In
like
the-
the leather.
In the video that Action Bronson just dropped, he was rocking an Averex. I think it might have been a not vinyl. What's that fabric called? Coat. Like a
The
baseball coat. Almost.
Satin.
Satin.
Satin
Like a
jacket.
satin Averex coat.
Oh,
I could
man,
be wrong,
that
but
shit
it was
was like-
definitely Averex.
Dude, because that shit was like I was super into East Coast rap.
Yeah.
And they were all about like the Averex, like the leather jackets and
Yeah.
shit. I had this is how dope my mom is. Same one Christmas one year, she bought me the South Pole, probably pleather, but you couldn't tell me
Whatever.
nothing.
Whatever.
She bought me the South Pole pleather. It was like cream and orange.
That's like Big Pun right
and
there.
it was I went 8th
And if
grade.
you were in New York, that was it.
But I was in Washington State at the
You were in
time.
Washington State, but you
I
were
was
into that East Coast
yeah,
shit.
but I was shitting on them. Oh my god! I came in and like people used to make fun of me, gave me respect. This girl Charmaine, who was in my math class, she used to make so much fun of me.
Yeah.
And I had the jacket, and I was in there one day, and she was just like, "Hey, Gborie, let me get that jacket." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, you would."
That's fucking great. The East Coast look, it's weird because like Jay-Z, he got into Nikes and stuff like that. But like the East Coast look was always these sort of weird brands. It would be like
Weird.
Averex, or they would rock Sauconys.
Yeah,
You know,
and they were like.
Tim's for a long time.
Tim's
Method
before
Man with,
everyone else wore
giant
Tim's B.
parachute jeans
Yeah.
tucked into your Timberlands.
It was
with
like
a
this
fat vest.
different. It was a very different
Fat
aesthetic
farm.
than like
Lot
what
of-
hip hop ended
yeah.
up becoming. Like and like,
Now as a grown up, I like the West Coast style way more.
yeah.
I think that West Coast like gangster rappers look so dapper, just like a Dickie suit. and then,
Yeah.
like that shit was.
Creases.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that shit
The
was
Dickies
great.
suits. We used to. So when I first found out Dickies were dope, like watching Menace to Society, I was like, all right, I want a Dickies suit.
Yeah, you gotta have a
And
Dickie suit.
you go to Walmart, you get a Dickies suit for like $30. You go to Metro Mix, $90 to get the same Dickies.
That was the thing, is there was like, a lot of people I think didn't know that it was just workwear.
Yeah, they didn't know you could just get it at Walmart. So
Yeah.
they would go, like a Dickies t-shirt, just said Dickies on it, $30 at Metro Mix. You're like, that's $5 at Walmart,
dude, from like
yeah.
18 to 20, like 80% of what I wore would be Dickies pants and then some kind of a plain t-shirt that matched my hat. I bought everything but my shoes and my hats at Walmart's.
Yes.
But you could be so fresh like
Dude,
that. Just
yes.
like, oh man, it was great.
Especially as Walmart was fucking dope. Especially as a bigger dude, Walmart was dope because you could go in there and you could get like some jeans or some shit like a
white
cheap
tees
that fit. White tees.
The white tee
big
era.
white tees.
The white tee era Walmart was so good to me.
I gotta contain a lot of it. I'm a big dude, so I've always rocked like an undershirt, like
Yeah, you gotta keep it
like
you
a
gotta
beater.
Keep it tight.
It's like a Spanx sort of situation. Just keeps everything. Just keeps everything a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
And you go to Walmart and you can get that easy for like $6. You get like 3 of them.
Yeah,
in
get
your
a
size.
pack. Yeah, no, Walmart was like, and Dickies, man. I like one time. You know, sometimes you fly too close to the sun. I got a pair of Dickies overalls.
Okay.
It was too much.
Okay, looking like you were looking like fucking Timberland in the Bubba Sparks video.
Here's the worst part. I rocked them like down.
No.
So like the bib down and connected, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like you connect them, but you connect them down the front.
Yeah.
And then just wearing a t-shirt. It was too much. You're wilding. You're 19. You don't know what's going on. You're
I
wilding
feel like
out.
when you get into your 30s, that's going to be your vibe, though. I think you're going to come home.
I'm 29
overalls,
right
dude.
now, and
Yeah.
I feel I've never felt better about the clothes that I wear.
Yeah.
I'm wearing green socks now. I feel cool. You know?
You look cool. You
Like
look
I feel like I got
fantastic.
the Sambas.
You look like
never
what's
would have done
next.
that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's next? That's
Yeah.
what I want to look like. I want to be on that new hype.
Yeah. Speaking of that new hype, we're now in a new round.
Okay.
Third round. And, Bori, you have the first pick of the third
Okay,
round.
let
Your
me
third
see.
pick.
I've been kind of fluctuating because so many of these is like we've hit them. All right, let me see. Third round, I'm gonna do. Okay, this one might be weird too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do airbrush clothing.
Not at all.
Remember? Did you ever do that?
Yeah,
Did
the younger days.
Yeah,
like the
it
younger
was
mall
like
days.
because it was cheap. Because you would just get your Walmart shirt.
Yeah.
And then I had one. I tried to make up my own nicknames. So I had like a full airbrush T-shirt with like a nightscape, and it said Midnight on it. Because I
Midnight?
thought I wanted people to call me Midnight. I'm real black. I thought it wouldn't be hard to like integrate. You
Nobody
know what I'm
could
saying?
nickname you. I could never nickname you Midnight. I would love to.
No,
call you
I
Midnight.
wasn't. But if it was mine,
Midnight.
I always assumed that maybe I could just like play it off like my family owned it or
Yeah,
said
yeah.
it or something, but it didn't work. So then I just had this cool shirt that said Midnight on it. Nobody got it.
It's still dope.
Yeah,
It was still dope.
Like a nightscape, like a cityscape at night.
It was cityscape, and it was like real graffiti airbrush style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then this other kid who was from a different school, he had an airbrush T-shirt that said R.I.P. Jose, and then it got. I mean, that's way cooler.
He was gone too soon.
Yeah, he was gone. He lost him to this crazy life.
That was never anything.
This Vita Loca. You know, what am I gonna? I'm wearing Midnight. This dude's got R.I.P.
R.I.P.
shirts.
Jose?
Yeah, he shit on me.
You got that whole cityscape is the cityscape that giveth and taketh away. And
Yeah,
it took
exactly.
Jose away.
It took
dude.
Jose, man.
That is bucket.
R.I.P. dude.
I never had anything airbrushed, man. Once again,
It's
very, very, very white suburban upbringing.
I had my buddy Malcolm he would get his shoes airbrushed
What?
with like his name or whatever. Or
Like, so we'd get like some white ones and just
yeah,
like,
and then
yeah.
they would like because they would do it like. But he would get. I remember. Do you remember Master P had a clothing company for a little bit? P. Miller.
P. Miller. I remember P.
Yeah,
Miller.
yeah.
Yeah.
They made shoes, and the shoes were super whack, but they looked kind of like Forces.
Yeah.
So my friend would get them, and then he would get them airbrushed with shit on them.
Yeah.
And then it would sort of look like he just had like custom Forces.
So from afar, you look, yeah, custom forces.
Yeah.
And you probably got them for like $45.
Yeah, up close, P. Miller's all
Yeah.
the way. But they had the straps so nobody could tell, you know what I mean?
What were some of the other nicknames that you tried to give yourself? Do you remember any of them?
Oh, man.
got-
Midnight was the main one. I tried Blue,
Blue?
which
Yeah.
I don't even, it was just, I just didn't like the way David sounded. I tried to push DG for a minute.
DG's all right.
That's
It
dope.
doesn't feel, it
DG.
doesn't click though. I never got one. And the ones I got, I never like, there's a good group, there's a pretty large group of people in Elizabeth, Colorado, who call me Skinny Pimpin'.
Skinny Pimpin'.
But I never liked that. They call me Skinny Pimpin' or Slim Pickens.
Because that's because it's the opposite. They're
it's busting balls.
It's ironic. It is busting balls.
It's a ball busting.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You want a nickname for being something cool.
It's mean. That's kind of a mean nickname. It's like a little bit like "fuck you." All right?
Yeah. But that's like everybody in our hometown. We had a kid named Garbage.
Yeah, Garbage.
JR. He's still garbage.
We came up with a kid that we nicknamed Punk Rock Sausage Face.
Oh yeah. If we're talking nicknames, dude, you got to go through the litany of them.
Whoa. You gotta run that down.
There was a girl that we called Chicken Salad Sandwich Face. All these sound so mean, but they were not mean. They were just hilarious, and they meant something
Chicken Salad
to us.
Sandwich.
Who's the girl who used somebody brought up someone's nickname and you had to like explain
Skizette,
it?
dude. There was this girl nicknamed Skizette. Sounds like a horrible nickname.
Yeah.
The way it came about is my friend Dustin, rest in peace, Dustin Steinecke. He's like, damn, I'd his at that Skizette. Is all he said. Like, it's not derogatory at all. So my friend Smith one time, we're chilling at this party and he goes, hey Maggie, you know everybody calls you Skizette, right? And then he boned out and I'm like,
you're just gonna die me like
calling
that?
her
You're gonna die me out like
for
that?
10
Left
years,
there
dude.
holding the bill.
So I had to explain to her. I was like, it's not bad. It's just, and she goes, it sounds terrible. I was like, it's not. It's not
does
supposed
sound
to be.
so bad.
Skizette.
Skizette, like,
dude.
oh, you can't introduce that to your mom with that name.
Yeah. I'm in love with a woman and her name is Skizette.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to deal with it, Kelly.
Mom, this is Skizette.
Do you ever have any nicknames?
I had a few. In football, they called me Sticky, which everybody thought was because I stuck people real hard. But the truth of it was,
You're sweating.
I had a football coach who was also happened to have been my third or fourth grade teacher. Fifth grade teacher. He also happened to be my fifth grade teacher.
And then he was your coach in high school.
And then he ended up being my coach in high school. And he was also friends with my third grade teacher. And my third grade teacher nicknamed me Sticky because I was so sweaty as a third grader. I want that a paper would stick to my hand. I'd be like, ugh.
Like Spider-Man before he realizes he's Spider-Man.
Right before his powers.
man.
And then also people were like, oh yeah, like caramel, sticky caramel.
Uh-huh.
And
that's a pretty good. It sounds cool though.
Sounds
Sticky
cool.
sounds cool.
So Sticky got from my third grade teacher was friends with my fifth grade teacher. So when I got to fifth grade, he Coach Corey, R.I.P. Mr. Corey, just
Sticky Karmel.
one of those life-changing teachers, by the way. Shout out to teachers. And he called me Sticky, and then when I got to middle school, I thought I was done with it. But then there he was, a football coach, and then all of a sudden, everyone on the football team called me Sticky.
The football names, dude, that sticks.
Yes.
So I played in two different schools in ninth grade. And
Yeah.
Thank God, because my first ninth grade school, we show up for summer weightlifting, go at eighth grade, going into ninth grade, and he's trying to read my name off the thing. And he's like, David. This guy's name was Ed Bendokas, Coach Bendokas.
Yeah.
He always used to say, the ladies call me Special Ed. Funny dude, looks exactly like you think he does. Exactly like you think he does.
Yeah.
David, what the fuck is it? David DeBorgie? Orgy? David Orgy? I was Orgy for the rest of that football season.
Of course you were.
Orgy.
Get over here.
I was Orgy for football season. I was Orgy for wrestling season.
Oh, no.
I left that school. I saw the other school in football camp the next summer in Wyoming. I walked up to my old friends from my old school. Orgy. Still Orgy.
Yeah. I gotta say, I've known you for a few years now, and I never would have guessed that you'd been nicknamed Midnight and Orgy, dude.
Midnight wasn't even real.
You sound like it sounds like a sexual American gladiator.
Yeah.
I should just be Midnight Orgy.
Midnight Orgy.
Midnight
Like,
Orgy.
right, that'll be my first album.
Midnight Orgy.
Yeah, I fucking...
That is a awesome name for a first album.
I think so. Because I never got it. I just want to get it in the way I wanted to get it in. I always wanted a cool nickname.
It's always hard to try to give yourself a nickname.
It's impossible.
I won't say my
man.
friends. I won't say which one it was, but it was I think it was in early high school, and one of my best friends on this entire planet asked us to call, and I'll tell you off air. Asked us to call him Ugly Casanova.
Whoa,
Which
that's
was
like
a
Styles from Beyond. Though.
Ugly
That's good.
Casanova. Well, I think it was either an
Ugly
Isaac Brock
Casanova.
album or it was somebody put out. I have to look it up. That Ugly Casanova was like an album that some indie rock dude.
Like that's a rapper name right now.
Ugly Casanova would be a dope rapper name. Ugly Casanova. Oh, they're a rock band on Sub Pop. Oh yeah, Sharpen Your Teeth. And yeah, Isaac Brock was a member. I was right. It was so Modest Mouse. It was like a side project. And And we were all into that shit. And he asked us to call him Ugly Casanova. I remember on AOL Instant Messenger. And we were just like, no!
What was it, like a group aim? And he was like, hey guys, how you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Just from, I want you to know.
By the way,
tomorrow
can we
at
start calling me
school,
Ugly Casanova?
I will be Ugly Casanova tomorrow at school.
Ugly Casanova. And we were just like, no. No, dude.
I had a friend like
Love
that.
you, but no, none of us are going to call you that.
I had a friend like that. His mom, who actually, funny story, he played football with me, and his mom, who it turns out she worked for our school in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out got caught embezzling a bunch of money.
Whoa.
And went to prison from our school. But
That's
she
a
was
hard transition.
right.
Yeah.
But she was one of the first people to buy an Escalade from our school's money.
Of course.
And that was like, he took his driver's test in the Escalade. He called it the Sexcalade.
Yeah.
And then he was like, guys, I'm riding around this Sexcalade. You guys should start calling me Mun Sexy. His last name was Muncie.
Oh.
And he tried to get the dudes on his football team.
To call him Mun Sexy?
Mun Sexy.
No.
No, why? It's the
Money? Like money?
I don't know what. I think it was just to put
Mun
Mun
Sexy.
Sexy.
Oh, yeah, sure,
Mun
I gotcha.
Sexy.
But it was not. Yeah, that was
Mun
probably
Sexy.
the worst one I
That's
ever heard.
It
$2,
sounds like a
dude.
French
$2.
prostitute.
It's so ugly sounding.
It really is awful.
It's too many syllables.
It's too many. That was the thing about Ugly Casanova.
It's
is
too
that
much.
It wouldn't fit on a football jersey.
Yeah,
It's so
you
long.
got.
It's
Yeah,
like
you can't put
Ugly
that on a
Cas-
senior shirt. Like,
Hey, Ugly Casanova, are you done with the ranch you were using for your fries? Can I have it? Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna call you Ugly Casanova.
yeah. Oh, who'd you get in a fight with last night? Hey, fuck you, Ugly Casanova. Like, it's too much, man.
But
Who's
if
in your
somebody
crew?
else
It's
made it up,
Ian. Yeah.
I would call somebody ugly. Like if I made it up for somebody and it caught on, I'd love to do it.
Well, if I met you and you said your name was Ugly Casanova, I'm not a monster. I'll call you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not like
You
a
would
maniac.
not. If you met me
If I met you,
and I was like, "Oh, David, I'm Ugly Casanova."
what am I? You forced my hand.
You're a cool enough dude to pass it
Yeah,
off.
I'd call you UC. Probably is what
Yeah.
I do.
Showtime
see,
was the
that's
one I
the
wanted to
move.
give myself.
Showtime is
Showtime and the
good.
Rattlesnake. I tried to give myself.
The Rattler. Not even the Rattler though. Just the Rattlesnake.
We were at a
Did
party.
you say the, or did you want to be Rattlesnake?
The Rattlesnake. We were at a
The
party,
Rat-
Salt Lake City. We walked into this party, a house party, and I walked up to everyone there because they were all strangers. I was like, "What's up? My name's the Rattlesnake." Everybody calls me the Rattlesnake. And there was our friend Adam or Tori would come up and they'd be like, "Nobody calls him the fucking Rattlesnake. Don't even start." And so we agreed as a cohesive friend unit to call my car the Rattlesnake.
Oh, that's good. That's a great
That's
move.
pretty
so we're
good.
like, all right, hop in the Rattlesnake.
I have a hat at home. I haven't worn it. It's a brown corduroy hat with a
know.
rattlesnake on it.
I know it is.
That's now your hat.
He peeped it. He peeped it. He peeped it day one.
So what I mean to say is I don't have a hat at home. You have a hat at home with a rattlesnake on it.
You're gonna
Dude.
step into
You
your
should wear it
destiny.
tonight.
I will wear it
Okay,
tonight.
cool. Yeah.
I get a feeling we got to move on. I
We
just
do,
want to
we
say
do.
2 new nicknames. Eastside Thriller was this dude that used to work at the gas station, or lurk at the gas station. We called Eastside Thriller.
Yeah.
And this kid in home ec we used to call Owner of a Lonely Heart. That was his
Oh. You should have called him Boner of a Lonely Heart.
Boner of a lonely heart.
All right.
So we're on you now,
Yes,
Sean,
I'm
I
right.
think. So
So
that's
my third
airbrush
pick.
clothing.
We're on third pick,
Your
right?
third pick, yeah.
My third pick is going to be frontin' and or stuntin'
Oh, front and stunting.
at the mall.
Oh yeah, you're
that's-
somebody. You're a new man.
Yes.
Cause
They don't know you got pants last week.
the shit that you couldn't wear at school was the big thing. So like big dog shirts, or like not big dog, but like
Big dog
Johnson,
Oh, Big Johnson.
Big
Yeah,
Johnson.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Little
yeah.
crude
stuff like that, like liquor up front, poker at the rear. You could show up and be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Or like shirts that like
I don't care.
snuck in, whatever, like the word pussy or bitch or
Yeah.
something. You could
Yeah,
wear
just-
that.
Or like
Shit
weed
with weed
shirts.
leaves on it.
Weed
I had a
shirts,
potluck
yeah.
hat
potluck
with a weed
shirt.
leaf on it. Never, but like that was.
You hate weed. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I hate it for me. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. We should say
But
yeah.
for the
up to
culture.
mall.
But that's great. I get it. Yeah.
Because you feel like kind of a chump. I had a cross-color suit that I didn't really like wearing to school because it was a little too buck. Because
Was it also what color was it?
it was like
You were deep in the cross colors.
it
game.
was yeah. I had like a yellow button-up that I would wear, and then the turquoise pants, and then I would wear a shirt under it that just had a.
Hold on, I gotta get my sunglasses. That was crazy.
The shirt that I'd wear under it was a giant. It was white, but it had a giant orange Africa continent on it.
Yo,
And I would wear the.
Whoa,
I looked like I was the guy in a TLC video.
yo, but oh my god! But like the early, like hat to the back TLC.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
my
I ain't too proud
God.
to beg, baby. What
Yeah,
about your
yeah,
friends?
yeah. You could be the white guy in the baby video.
And if I wore that to school, even my teachers would be like, you need, for some reason you need to go to the office.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I can't quite put my finger on why yet. I don't have the language to explain to you why.
You can't be the rattlesnake and wear that Africa t-shirt. It's not allowed, man. You're doing too much.
Should have been the Black Mamba is what you should have tried to get on before Kobe, dude.
And like stealing went in there because I'd be like, I just stole some shit. Like I was just so hard. You know?
I mean that's what the mall is for.
It wasn't hard at all, but I would front quite a bit at the mall, or like. Nobody knew that I biked or walked to the mall. Yeah. You know, so they didn't know how you got there.
You could be a different person.
Yeah.
That was your bike chained up out front. They don't know.
Yeah.
Or your mom drops you off at like TJ Maxx around the corner and you walk to the mall.
Yeah.
Another Saint, Kelly Jordan. Another Saint.
I went to the mall with my mom a lot, though, so it was like I couldn't.
Me too. I liked it. I didn't mind going with Super
I minded it when I would. It took, like, I got in trouble. We were at the mall one time. And I was at the arcade for too long. Yeah. And my mom couldn't find me. And she came out and just dressed me down in front of the arcade.
Oh, no.
Oof, there were all these
That's
Samoan
usually a
girls
high-traffic
from
area,
school.
too.
Oh, yeah,
That's the area.
Because it's like the cool place to be a kid. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Everybody, like, that's like its own zone. Man, I got yelled at in front. Oh, man, I almost cried. It was bad. I caught a bad one that way.
That's a bad trip.
Yeah, it's about as bad as it gets.
Fronting and stunting is good. Would you ever catch compliments on your shit?
Not really. Yeah. I was always trying so hard. Like I didn't stop trying that hard until I started skating, and then I found like who I am, and it hasn't changed for like 20 years. But
you have to. It was the thing I was going when you were talking about the headband and the hat. Like you do have to front. Until you find it, like it's almost a key where you have to try it in all these doors. Yeah, I remember one day. This was in college, by the way. This was not that long ago. I was maybe 19, 20 years old. I showed up to a fuck. This just keeps getting worse. An improv class, my friends, and wearing. And I thought I looked dope wearing like khaki shorts, a white button down, and a red headband. With like these white, with these red. Like,
I can't even. You
like
gotta
Richard Branson playing racquetball.
You gotta run that back. I can't even like. I don't get it.
Khaki shorts. Mm-hmm. This isn't even a look that I'd seen on someone else. And I was just like, maybe this is what's up.
That's dope though. Sometimes you gotta roll those dice.
I was rolling those dice hard. I was
like,
rolling.
Yeah, shake them up, man,
dude. And so like I forget exactly what kind of Nikes they were. They must have been red, probably red Dunk Lows.
Okay.
That's a good shoe.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and
red Dunk Lows, khaki shorts.
Red Dunk Lows, khaki shorts, not cargs, but khaki shorts.
I'm with you right there to that.
No, wait, they were cargs. They were definitely cargo shorts.
Why do people hate cargo shorts?
Oh, that's a conversation.
I
feel like it strikes a chord. I feel like it strikes a weird chord in white women.
Yeah, it
somewhere
does.
deep. Like that hatred, I've never understood.
They think that's where white guys keep roofies.
Is that what it is?
The cargo shorts. No, I don't know why they hate them.
They hate them. Like, and it's like they don't even look bad.
They don't look bad.
They don't look bad. They're pretty comfortable. Like but there's just like this like crazy.
There's a huge campaign against them, and I have been shamed out of wearing them. I don't wear them.
Oh yeah, they will shame you right. They're pretty cool though.
I have khaki shorts without pockets on them on the side that I do not like that much.
Right?
Really? I rock Dickie shorts a lot, like Dickie's khaki shorts.
Oh, that can be.
That's basically what I got. I wish they had cargo pockets.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I've never understood that.
It's a phone charger I could put in there.
Yes,
that's anything. You can put anything.
You can keep a sandwich. This is a stand-up joke I do, but there's literally a sandwich-shaped pocket. It's the exact size of good bread.
Yeah.
See? Get your PBJ, then get your tuna fish on. You don't know where you're going to be at.
You don't know where you're going to. If you're going out for the day, if you're at a comedy festival, how great would that be?
Yeah, now I got 2 sandwiches on me.
Yeah.
Say something.
Somebody's paying $11 for a sandwich?
Yeah. Tell me I'm not living right now. I got the sandwich in my pocket.
It costs you about $3, but it doesn't taste like it does.
No, exactly. I got good mayo. I use that olive oil mayo.
Yeah, that is good mayo. I don't mind cargo shorts, man. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
I've never understood that.
But the outfit I was wearing, it was cargo shorts, but it was not. The white button down, big Jufro, by the way, at this point in my life.
Whoa.
Big, curly.
You got to watch that as a fat guy.
Loose curls, but curly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen a picture of you wearing like what you're talking about, I think.
Yeah, there is a picture. There's a picture of me with a red bandana that I tied.
Red? Oh, you like Springsteen style?
Yeah.
Like rolled or like?
Rolled.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
And what was the shirt?
It was just a white short sleeve button down. White though.
White though.
I feel like that isn't that is crazy.
It was a strike.
It's just like sometimes you gotta take those L's. I understand.
But you had to figure it out. And I was like, I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, I don't know about this, Karmel, and then walked out.
They walk out of the house, get too far away before you can turn back. You're like,
but I would have if there was a mall that wasn't Pioneer Place in downtown Portland, I would have worn it to that mall.
Dude, I used to do. That was another thing.
I could
about
never
the mall.
do a bandana.
You could wear. I could wear bandanas to the mall and not have anybody like school couldn't tell me to take it off. The mall employees.
Yeah.
And like
What was your preferred?
Whole long story, but I thought I was in a
your
gang for a while. Like I got beat into a gang and everything. It was not. It's a long story. I wasn't.
It
really
sounds
in a
like
gang.
you were in a gang.
Yeah. Right. Well. Anyway.
You were wearing bandanas and they jumped you in.
I would wear Tupac not up front. Like
Oh
I would
my
turn the
God.
knot up front, but my hair was like this long, so I just looked like a dipshit. And I'd have like a Hanes navy blue sweatshirt on, Dickies, and like some Cortezes or something.
That's
walking
I'd
around
wear
the
that
mall.
now.
Cortez,
I would
yeah.
too, but well,
I got
wouldn't wear it
Cortezes
now.
at the house.
But like
I
I
love
thought
a
I was.
Cortez,
Yeah,
but I'm
that's a
not
good
nowhere
shoe.
near hard enough to wear one.
Thought I was a gangster, and you could wear that at the mall. They would let you do that at school. They'd be like, "No, I just
You can't wear
You can't wear a
bandanas.
fucking bandana. You're crazy."
I tried to rock. I remember one time, I tried to rock the DMX style bandana.
Oh yeah,
That's for a certain man. That's for a
that man's name is Earl.
Yeah. That's not forever. You
Ja
just
Rule
can't.
tried to get down on it for a while.
Yeah, he kind of did, but you just can't be like. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's such a. You have to have the confidence to not be like, yeah, it's not weird.
What about that Dipset high flat bandana?
Yeah.
Where like it's
Oh.
almost like a crown. That's a Dipset one, right?
Yeah,
Where it's
that's
like,
that's a Joel Santana.
Santana.
It was like a
it's
crown.
like starched.
It must have been starched because
It
it was
must have
so
been.
hard.
And they would like hang out kind of, and you're
Yeah.
like a hat, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
how do you
how
do
do
that?
you do a
Bandanas are
bandana?
tough. That's a tough. You gotta really want it.
To this day,
Also, same with do-rags in public.
Yeah, God.
Oh man, you gotta
Well, that's
really.
the non-starter for me.
God,
but like,
we used
yeah.
Yeah.
I had during the 50 Cent era, I
Yeah.
had like a white one, a black one, and a gray one, and you would wear them under hats. But it was just like I didn't have a self-confident, like it just wasn't there. So there's nothing worse than a not confident do-rag.
No, God,
where you're
dude.
just like maybe will you take it off in the middle of an engagement?
Yeah. Like, you can't respect a dude who walked in with a do-rag and walked out without it.
one. Yeah.
That's a bad look.
Oh,
So
but a good look was picking front and stunting.
stunting in front.
That
You
was a
went
good
third pick.
move. That was a
I
good
fucking
move.
love that. Now it is on me, and with the final pick of the third round, my third pick, I'm going to draft a story that is no longer with us.
Oh shit.
The Sharper Image.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, pour some out for the Sharper Image.
R.I.P.
one
the Sharper
time.
Image, and while we're at it, R.I.P. Sky Mall Magazine, which
Oh, man.
felt like the
That was
Sharper
like-
Image's high flying cousin.
The Sharper Image, that was like the America that could have been.
It was a vision of the future.
Oh man.
That felt like it had a little bit of H.R. Geiger in it, but not in a scary way.
Yeah,
But like,
no, not Alien Geiger.
yeah,
like,
no, but like fun, like sleek. Everything
Oh,
was black
man.
and sleek.
Yeah, a lot of
Balls never got
silver
it.
stuff.
You never got this, but you know what we're talking?
Yeah, totally.
yeah. Dude,
They had crazy weird shit.
Crazy
It'd just be like
shit.
a
It
page
was
turner.
so dope.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like for your magazine. Like it was like
I can turn my pages, but I don't.
but I bought this at Sharper Image.
It would have a remote, but like a remote that was still wired to the page turner. So you could
Yeah.
do that for it where it was like, yeah.
I remember it would always be like dads in there.
It was always dad.
Just dads in there, just like, hey, look at this.
Look, how convenient.
It was dudes making $70,000 a year who didn't know what to spend it
Yeah.
on because
Yeah.
I got my Dockers. You know, like what are they going to spend? So they're in there just getting massage chairs.
Kenny G's not dropping for another 6
Yeah,
months. I
right.
gotta spend this money.
Exactly. I got to move this. Yeah,
I gotta get it liquid.
Putting something in your beer in the fridge, like something to hold my beer in the fridge.
Yes,
Yeah.
those
Something
like
fun.
icy mugs that you put.
Yeah. Oh man, so much. That store was for dads.
Hologram stuff. Anything
Oh, the
with, like,
hologram alarm
clocks.
clock.
Yeah. Dude, I
Oh.
love that. It was just fun.
I can't believe that went away.
Yeah, right?
Leather coffee cups.
Leather. Yeah, you
Yeah,
would. But it would be
type
shit
of
like that.
That type of shit.
And
Oh,
it was so
man.
fun because it was like, even as a kid, it was definitely for dads to buy things. You were
Yeah, dude.
never rolling in there with your allowance.
No, you never.
Anything.
Yeah. I don't think I ever bought anything.
No,
like
I didn't
that.
either. But like, it was so fun to just sit around and play because there'd be like crazy shit. There'd be like miniature pool tables where you'd sit like in a massage chair, or there'd be like remember Floam? Just like
Yeah.
weird fun
Oh,
stuff
the
that you
weird-
could, like,
yeah.
Gak's cousin, Floam.
Yeah, Floam. Gax. Exactly.
It was like styrofoam that
But it
was like
didn't-
hooked
it didn't-
together by loogies. and
It
you're
didn't.
like,
It
this
didn't
is
fart
dope.
like Gak. Remember,
It did,
Gak
no.
farted.
That was more of a. It was just a tensile weird thing to feel with your hands. But
They had those little Zen sand gardens.
yeah.
That was like the first place.
Oh, yeah,
I saw
like
one of
magnet
those.
sculptures.
Coffee table size like Zen garden things where you could just like take a little toothpick. And
Yeah.
They
Or like,
sold
what was the
stuff for your
thing with
desk.
all the metal rods where you
Yeah,
would put,
you
like,
put it on your face.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Imagine how dirty that motherfucking
Filthy.
thing
We
was
put
when
them
you're just
all.
putting it on
How
your
many?
face.
Dude,
Did
how many
anybody
staph
ever do that on their
infections got
dick?
passed around?
I never had
Somebody
one to
must
do
have
it.
done that on a dick.
100% people did it. at their
Yeah.
sex.
That
They
had to
must
be.
have.
I never got my hands on one that wasn't at a mall. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
me either.
Yeah.
I never knew anybody
saw that
buck
shit in
enough to own
somebody's
one.
house.
Sharper Image. Dude.
Sharper Image. That
Fucking
was
loved it.
Yeah.
that was a good ass store.
I would,
man.
if it was around right now, I swear to God, out on 10 things from the Sharper Image.
Yo, because I'm getting like Sharper Image money now,
Yeah.
which is just to save more money than a child.
Yeah.
Like, really?
That is, Sharper Image money is more than $12,000 a year.
Yeah. That's
anywhere
it.
That's
That's
up.
it. That's
Yeah.
it. It's not crazy.
Yeah, dude, R.I.P. the Sharper Image.
That was the first place that had those travel pillows. I remember.
It did. Yeah, the neck pillow.
They had the
pillows.
neck pillows early out the gate.
You would go in for
Because
that.
there was a minute you didn't see those things everywhere. It was like, you're like, this dude must be like
Nah.
flying every month.
Right? Yeah, it's
He's got this
businessman.
special flying pillow.
Fucking George Clooney up in the air over here. It's
Yeah,
a reference
yeah.
that I
I
won't
I
understand
need
until
this.
later. But
I need this for quality of life. I need this. This isn't
Yeah,
a
yeah,
luxury.
It's a vertebrae issue, Cheryl. Yeah.
I just
fourth
bought
and
one of
fifth.
those, yo. It was so overrated.
Oh, I got a neck pillow that has a eye shade pocket in it, dude. That's the
I think I must have got the wrong one because I spent $30 for one at JFK and it was
Yeah?
just like not good.
you can't buy it at the airport because they will put you over a barrel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, $30.
You got to go to like oh god, what's the
Where do you even
Hudson
go now?
News?
luggage store now?
A luggage
the,
store.
The
Yeah.
place
Oh.
at the Lloyd's Center.
Yeah.
It's, like they have them in the airports too. What the fuck is the name of it? Where you can get like the BB-8 robots from Star Wars and shit.
like that.
Yeah.
These Sharper Image.
It's like
pretenders
it
to the
is. It's
throne.
basically a Sky Mall in a store.
Yeah.
That's what it is. What the fuck is it called? Oh,
R.I.P.
whatever.
Sharper Image. R.I.P. the third round. We are now in the fourth round.
How many rounds are we doing?
We usually go 5. We're
We're gonna do 4.
gonna do 4, but let's try.
I
to pick
got
up,
such a good one this
let's
round.
pick up the pace of the fourth round,
All right.
and then we'll because where are we at? Like an hour and a half already. Pushing it. Okay, cool.
Yes,
So let's
all
try. We'll keep
Yeah.
it. No, beautiful. It's wonderful. I think people listening like it. Nobody's bummed out. They get to hear an extra half hour of these three gentlemen.
Come on, these
stuff.
guys?
Fun mall shit.
Just
dude.
minute the
I got
height
such
of
a,
their mental
is it my
powers.
pick right now?
No, it's my pick. I
Damn
gotta
it.
go
Okay.
get, yeah.
I don't think you guys are gonna get my next one though. My next one's I got some wild shit.
I got. Ooh,
God, I got some buck ones on here too.
I was going to wait till the fifth round to pick this, but I want it so bad that I'm going to pick it in the fourth round, just on the off chance that one of you dudes would take it. And what I'm taking is walking, and this is a current one. This is not a, this is not a throwback to childhood. This is me at malls right now in my life. Walking into expensive stores, looking like shit, but having more money than anyone else in that store, and then spending that money with a salesperson who actually bothered to help you.
Yo, that doesn't happen to me
That's
too
a
often, but it
long-ass
has like
explanation.
it has
Never
happened to
happened
me,
to me.
where you just like you got like I get that with shoes a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
you're going
all the time.
You're going in like you don't look cool. You're not whatever.
Yeah.
And there's some guy who's got like Jordan 5s on, but he's not like trying to buy another pair.
Right,
He's
exactly.
He's just a looky loo.
He wants people to see him in his fives.
And I'm trying to Julia Roberts these motherfuckers.
Yep,
is what I'm
exactly.
trying to do in
Big
there.
mistake.
Yeah,
Huge.
big mistake. You work on commission?
Yeah.
Big mistake. I'm
Big
buying
mistake.
4 pairs of Air Maxes today.
Dude.
With my man JR over here.
I thought of it because it just happened to me like 2 weekends ago or 2 weekends ago.
In Portland?
I was in Portland. I was back home in Portland. No sales tax, by the way. Great place to ball out.
Hey, man.
And I was staying at this hotel right across from Nordstrom, and I was getting coffee with my mom and my sister. And I hope this doesn't sound like bragging. I'm lucky enough in a
It's
place
fun.
where I have very little expenses and I make like a decent amount of money. So I was
That's the dream.
It's the dream.
Yeah,
I was with my mom and my sister, and there's a Nordstrom's across the street. I think that's national, right? It's like
Yeah,
a,
Nordstrom's is
Kind
everywhere.
of
It's
a
like
higher-
a big, and it's not even in a mall, right? This was like almost
this is
its own
freestanding one
Nordstrom's.
outside of Pioneer Square, and it's like it's not like a Bloomingdale's or whatever, but it's like pretty high. It's got higher end shit. So I walked in there and I was wearing like some black shorts, looking grubby. You know, I had like a gray
Was
T-shirt.
it after we had like 30 shots of vodka?
It was it was 2 days later. It was
Hell
2 days later. And we went in there. I went in there with like this gray T-shirt, just looking schlubby. People looking at me weird. I was wearing like shitty Adidas Ultra. The Ultra Boost is a great shoe, but these ones I like walked all through Europe and they were beat the fuck up. And I walked in and like nobody would come over and help us. Nobody would really look at me. Nobody would come talk to me and everything. And then I just dropped, and like one dude finally did. When one guy finally came over, I went hard. I went real, like, I'm not going to say the amount, but I went real hard on both. My mom wouldn't let me buy her anything, damn it. But like, my little sister couldn't take my money faster.
Hell yeah.
And then I was feeling it, so I bought some stuff for myself, and it's all commission there. And I was just I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I was like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. This guy is my fucking guy. And dude who looked like Jay Larson helped me. He was the best.
You always feel so good because it's like, yeah, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like when the guy comes to you when nobody else is coming to you.
Yeah.
Or like, because I get it. I'll go in some places sometimes and they'll just be hella like, everybody they'll be hella rude about it. Like, do you need anything?
Yes,
Can I help
exactly.
you find anything? And then like the one person, usually just like a dude, like he's like the weirdest looking sales dude.
Yes. He's like, what are you doing here?
You know what I mean? He's like he sees, we see it, we're kindred spirits. Like he's like, I'm not supposed to be in here either.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it. And then that dude's always like, hey man, do you like when they're like positive about it, then you're like, yeah.
Yeah. Do you need anything? I need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I rarely don't know what I'm
day.
getting.
Yeah.
I rarely don't know what I'm getting when I go in a store.
Yeah, exactly. I have a goal. On this one, I went in with a goal and then like had goals added to it as I was walking through the aisles.
And this guy's just like, yo, it pays to
just
be
hooking
weird.
me up with this. He's like, what about this fucking John Varvatos thing? And I was like, I normally would never buy this. But for you, I'm
They
buying
both
it.
look good. I saw them both.
They look good, right? Yeah.
Rob Dyrdek, former professional skateboarder turned mogul, in an interview a long time ago said one of his favorite things was pulling up in like a brand new BMW to a really nice restaurant and hopping out and just looking like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then like having it valeted and they're just like, what? And he goes, I'm rich.
I just
Yo,
love it,
that
man.
is the
Yeah,
best.
I'm rich. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. That's like why what else is the point of being rich? To just look like you're supposed to be there?
It comes from, for me, I think it comes from this deep place, like not only, like, we probably couldn't afford to, but like, we were like middle class, but like, you know, we weren't like, nobody was like balling out in my family.
Yeah.
Right.
But then, like, so we would go into these stores, and like a lot of the time, not only would they not help, but they also just didn't have a single thing in my size.
Yeah.
Now that I can rock 2X, you know, and like most brands are making like 2X stuff, I go in and I'm like, and I have this like chip on my shoulder from childhood, like, fuck you, I'm gonna get it. You know, like,
No, I'm not.
I mean, if I ever get money, that's exactly what, I mean, I will.
The only point of having money that seems cool to me is just being able to spend it on funny stuff.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about real estate. I
No,
just
me
want
neither.
I just want to pay money to customize a dart gun. You know what I mean?
My friend Andy last, like, I am broke, you know, and one of my things that I look forward to if it happens was like just picking up a check. You know?
Yeah.
Like my friend Andy last night picked up dinner, and I'm like, I saw how much it was. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, I couldn't have got it. I couldn't have paid for it, even if I wanted to. I'd be like, well, I got to go to South Dakota to pay for that.
My problem is I don't have the money to do that. But if I'm out and about and I'm kind of drinking, and I have like a couple $100 on me, I will buy you. If we've ever talked before, I'll buy you a drink.
Drunk budget's a very different.
Dude, I buy people. I can't afford it, and I just buy people, especially in LA, where it's like $5-6 bees.
You know,
yeah.
Hey,
what's up, man? You want a drink? Oh,
I did that at in New Orleans at this comedy festival. I was just at the bar grabbing drinks for me and a couple friends, and this improv girl walked up. I had no designs of hitting on her or anything like that. She walked up. I was like, and whatever she wants, and then walked away.
That's so
just
great.
Just because it felt cool at the time, but the next morning I was like, well, what if she wanted, like, you know, like,
what if she's getting
what if she's drinking Patron? What if she got her and her boyfriend? Dude, the first year I did Bridgetown, Sean Patton, I didn't even know him from a can of paint. He just came up and he was like, hey, man, you're a comedian? I was like, yeah. He's like, you ever done Bridgetown before? I was like, no, it's my first time. He's like, you want a beer? And then he bought it, and I was like, wow, what a cool guy. Yeah. Maybe this guy will be like my mentor in comedy, and he'll just teach me the ways in the future. And then he just walked away.
And then he just walked and disappeared.
And then I saw him do Risk the next day, and he was just like, yeah, I've just been buying new comedians drinks all weekend. I felt so not special. I was just like, oh, I just want to.
Sean Patton, he gets around, dude. He's
yeah. mentoring everybody.
All right, so we absolutely did not keep that short, but that's it. We're gonna, unless you have one more thing to say about it, say it.
No,
if you do, say it.
I got another pick.
All right, beautiful, because it is your pick. It's the fourth pick,
middle of the fourth round.
Second pick of the fourth
I'm
round.
picking Street Fighter 2.
Oh, yeah.
Shit!
Yes.
And
yes,
it's like I love how specific it is because I don't think I've ever even seen a Street Fighter game. But Street Fighter 2 defined me in middle school.
Yeah, Street Fighter. What is Street Fighter?
I know what it is now.
It's the first Street Fighter.
It's a horrible version. It's like Double Dragon, kind of. That's what it is.
Who does it have all the? Does it have all the characters?
It's got like It's got like 4, I think.
I remember being a kid and like people talking about Street Fighter like it was a myth. Just like, yo, I heard in Street Fighter 1, E Honda's skinny. Like, like shit like that.
We used to go.
E Honda's skinny. Blanca's like a dude with orange hair.
Yeah, it's like before that shit happened.
We would go to the Western Mall, and sometimes the big mall, but the Western Mall was a small one where they had a Street Fighter 2 at the Electric Rainbow, and I would go in, and it always just had mad people around it, and I would fucking run them. Like, I was really good at it.
You're still to this day. You're a Street Fighter 2 guy, and you're a Dr. Mario guy.
Dr. Mario.
You're the king of Dr. Mario. I've seen people step to you at that. And they step away real quick.
They get put down.
Yeah.
I got in a fight one time so I beat this kid in Street Fighter 2, and then he's standing behind me, and I'm playing Smith, whipping his ass, by the way. And then this kid spits on me, and it hit my ear, and then went on the screen. And I was heavy in Taekwondo at that point. I was like 10.
I was heavy in Taekwondo?
I turned around and just started roundhousing him like 5 times. And then
I've never heard this before.
Whoa!
He punched me in the stomach, right in my xiphoid process, so it knocked the wind out of me. And this is how little we were. Like a 70-year-old lady broke it up. And we were both still trying to fight. And she's like pulling us apart. And then the kids waited outside in the mall hallway for us. And so we called Smith's mom in the mallway.
Yeah.
And we're like, Carol, you got to come get us. Because
you got to come get us.
The shit out of us.
It's going down right now. Yeah. I don't have time to talk.
I could street fight in a video game, but not in real life. So I'm going to need you to come. That game was the mall for me for a good 3 years. That's all I wanted to do.
I'm glad it's
that tensions run high too. I get it,
dude. I like that you didn't pick the arcade. I love that you picked just Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, you were just like, that's the game.
At Aladdin's Castle, you could see a crowd of people. That was the one in the big mall, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's where Street Fighter must be this month." And because they'd move it around.
Because next door to it, there'd be that weird Aerosmith game where you launch CDs and shit. Nobody was fucking with that. It was all, yeah.
Not even.
I always
over there, just the old guy hanging out at the party.
That's like, you were really cool though. If you were like on the Street Fighter, because that was like the game.
Everybody put their quarters up, and the person who was on it was the good one.
Yeah,
like I would run it for days, just beating older fools all the time.
That's impressive. That's pretty cool.
That's impressive.
So I hear roundhousing dudes.
I turned around with just the eye of the tiger player. And
he spit on you. What are you gonna do? You gonna let that slide
seriously,
in your house?
That's the only time to this day that I've ever been spit on, and that's how I reacted when I was 10. I can't imagine what I would do now.
6,
and I'm pretty calm.
8 roundhouses at this point.
Yeah.
I'd get
but like
really
man roundhouses. That's 78. She's not breaking it up today. Not today.
Carol flying from Phoenix.
It would take spit on at the oldest, the 45-year-old woman to break it up now.
Yeah. But like CrossFit for like LA 45.
Yeah, one of those sinewy people.
Yep.
Sinewy.
real crepey looking.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Street Fighter 2, amazing pick.
That is an amazing pick.
David Boy, I'm excited for your amazing pick.
Your fourth round.
Pick. The final pick of the fourth
round. Final
round.
pick of the fourth round. You guys didn't see it coming. I'm going with Wilson's, the leather expert.
Oh, what?
Yo,
dude.
Wilson's
your boy, Pat Jordan, rest in peace. My father bought a Notre Dame jacket from Wilson's, gave it to me.
Ooh.
And I told this on Crab Feast too, but he gave it to me, and then I didn't wear it a bunch because you couldn't wear it to middle school because you just looked insane.
Yeah, you were a boy with a man's clothing item.
And he was 6'6", 350, so it was like 2XL leather Notre Dame jacket. A year later, he goes, "Let me get that jacket back." He took it back, dude. And then he left it to me when he died. He left it to me, and now I don't know where it is.
Oh,
no! Do you think it's somewhere in
it's somewhere
the
at the crib?
household?
It's somewhere at Mom's house.
If it's in the crib, that's good.
That's a
you
good
give that
call,
to Gborie,
man.
dude. You give that
to
Gborie.
I
would.
would.
You send that to Sugar Shane Torres in New York
for
those hard
Shane,
winters.
You have to wear this next time.
Oh man, because
I
would rock that.
Yeah,
Wilson's
you could get ponchos too. That's where we got our ponchos. The only non-leather thing that we could get at Wilson's was like a poncho. When they're real
I didn't
popular.
even know. I just remember going in there, being in there as like a kid with my mom, and just like lots of dudes looking like R. Kelly type steez, like looking for leather vests and shit.
The type of person who's going to wear a leather vest is going to look like R. Kelly.
Yo,
Yeah,
and
you
like,
and it
it's
smells
Just
like
like some
leather.
mature sexual dudes where you're like, what's your story? How'd you get to here? How'd you go from a child to this point?
It's a weird vibe in there. It's a weird smell in there.
It smelled like leather. You could smell it in the hallway.
Yeah, and they just like, and I never even bought anything in there, but I just been in there before.
Yeah, we used to just get 8-ball jackets, Looney Tunes
Oh
jackets.
man, I want an
boob
8-ball
jackets.
jacket like for this winter.
Dude, all the fucking all the
Do
trash.
they still have 8-ball jackets?
They have to. You go to a swap
God,
meet, I guarantee.
yeah.
Oh, like Slauson?
Of course, they got 8-ball jackets. Dude.
That would be dope.
We should go to one of those. I bet that would be fun.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Swap meet on Sly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
I'm going
right.
shopping after this. Me and my homie, we're having a fat dude Burlington Coat Factory run.
Oh, Burlington's good.
Yeah,
dude.
he's in the parking lot right now.
Burlington's got fat dude stuff.
Yeah, they got the best one.
yeah.
I've been going over there. They got like Tommy Hilfiger shirts.
Yeah.
and they got like Nautica shirts. It's good.
Nautica. That's
Yeah,
another
Nautica.
one.
Nautica. I hold it down for Nautica still.
Wilson's. Dude,
Wilson's the leather.
Should we do
expert.
round 5 as a lightning round, or are we done?
Let's do it
wanna do
fairly
what?
quick. No, we'll do it as a quick round.
Okay.
Bori, your fifth pick.
All right, let me see.
Your
here.
final pick.
Fifth final pick is going to be, and this is this is sort of weird. I don't know how many of you guys had this, but Waiting for Your Mom in Victoria's Secret.
Oh yeah,
That was an
Yeah,
awakening, man.
that was.
Whoa.
Kelly Jordan wouldn't dare go into a Victoria's Secret.
Dude, yeah.
John Moberly didn't get that kind of candy.
No,
That-
dude, that kind of. That was always an experience because it's for them. It's just like, hey, I got to pick up some underwear.
Yeah.
Couldn't be less sexy for them.
Yo, in your head though, you're like, yo, we're about to.
Yeah.
Yo, it's going down.
And you're just looking at beautiful women at Victoria's Secret, knowing
Oh,
they're about to buy
'cause you
something.
don't
Beautiful
realize they
they're gonna
women
put on their genitals.
holding bras.
Yeah.
But they sell
Like, 'cause
normal
boobs as a
shit,
kid are like,
too.
what?
Like, I always thought it was just like gnarly underwear. It's like normal underwear that they sell.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that should be a good place to get underwear. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
but
it's a
it's
high
like,
quality underwear.
and
I
this
don't
could
know,
be
Tim,
any
though.
underwear. It doesn't have to be Victoria's Secret. It was the same thing when we went to the bra section at JCPenney.
Yeah, where you
Man.
just like, you're like that.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I
fine.
remember like putting my face in one of the cups, like
Oh yeah,
just like touching it,
feeling them.
just like whoa.
The squish when they're a little padded.
Yeah,
the
and you're
squish of it.
just knowing like at some point boobs
Yeah.
are gonna be in this.
I was over there
Yeah.
stealing Kendall Gill jerseys that whole time.
Yo, Kendall Gill jerseys.
You were like, I'm going to see some real boobs.
You guys were
Yeah,
The first step to that.
You guys
Yeah,
haven't seen
Kendall Gill jersey.
putting your face into the bras, and I'm talking Kendall Gill. Grant
Man, we
Hill.
were. I feel like we were at really different points. We were at different
I
levels.
started way too young out of the boredom, dude.
No, I appreciate it.
It's amazing to me that women hate bras because I think
Yeah.
a lot of because they get home and take them off because they feel so soft.
Yeah,
It feels so soft.
I'd love it.
You know, but it's probably still uncomfortable. God,
Yeah, because it's like
God
a
bless
holster,
women, man.
We got it
especially
easy.
you know
Yeah.
women with like really large breasts. Those
Yeah.
things are all like those industrial sized bras.
Right, it keeps them over. They're not even
yeah,
supposed to be.
yeah. Like I knew that I was seeing this girl
That's
who had
$2.
like big boobs, and she had
Yeah.
like she used to have the front one.
Oh yeah, the
Which
front-
to us is like, whoa, Phoebe Cates.
Right.
Like, that shit is.
Yeah.
But like, she would just like the look on her face when she would, after like a long day, just
Oh.
go, you know what I mean?
just
That
loved
shit,
it.
yeah, that shit is like, they don't like bras. I get
Thank
it.
you for all the hell you go through, women. We all.
Hey,
we
man,
appreciate
God,
I
for real.
appreciate you.
it. We appreciate it.
I always like whenever a girl's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't put my makeup on." I was like, who else didn't put their makeup on?
Yeah.
It was me.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't
Me,
have to.
and we're going on like 32 years straight.
Yeah, if you never put makeup on, again, you should never have to do that.
Yeah.
I get it.
But if you want to do it for you, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of doing things for you, Sean, what are you going to do for you and for the listeners with your fifth pick?
The last one, and this might just be a regional thing, or it might just be a Sioux Empire Mall thing, but I'm going to call Malloween, where all the stores you would put your costume on, because sometimes it was super shitty in Sioux Falls, like snowing out, so we couldn't go outside.
For sure.
So all the stores would open up late at night, and they would hand you candy, and you just trick or treat through the whole mall, and it was fucking dope.
That sounds great.
It was
Yeah.
so dope. You
We
got
had
it all
mall-
Because that was like a
centralized.
safe alternative kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
this is the
kind
safe
of.
trick.
I mean, nothing was going down in Sioux Falls anyways, but it was just like, here, your kids, like, you don't have to eagle eye them. They can just,
Yeah.
you know, you can walk in the middle, they'll walk over here, and like they get candy everywhere. No one's a dick.
Yeah,
None of the
yeah,
no
yeah.
one's putting, even though nobody ever really put a razor blade in anyone's candy.
I don't think that ever
never happened. But you know, they weren't doing it at the mall.
Yeah, and you probably didn't get like pencils or bullshit. It was probably
No, we got like dope
Pencils
shit.
and erasers at Halloween.
I remember
Get
getting change from people.
outta here. Yeah, dude.
Remember that?
I get like yeah.
What a
banana.
dickhead!
nickel. Here it is, a nickel.
Get out of here!
Fuck you, Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that Snickers fun size, probably 3 cents net weight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're losing money on this transaction.
This
not
is
me.
only going to get me a portion of the carton of eggs I'm going to use
Yeah.
on your fucking brand new Mercedes, you cheap dickhead.
Yeah.
Not to mention the toilet paper I'm going to waste. on a tree.
Luckily, I'm stealing that from Burger King. So
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But like
I'm coming out even at best.
Halloween day. Yeah, we didn't. I don't think
Halloween.
we had Halloween. I could be misremembering, but
I don't
that
think a
sounds
lot of
great.
people
It
did.
sounds
It was
great.
Yeah, I don't think we. That's a good idea though.
Yeah.
I can see that being real.
Sioux Falls leads the nation. So goes Sioux Falls. So goes the nation, in my opinion.
Halloween, dog.
I like Halloween. I will wrap it up.
All right, wrapping it strong.
My final pick. God, there's 2 that I want to go. It sucks that we're only doing 5 rounds because there's so much good shit about them all.
There is.
So since I already went hot mall girls,
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you which 2 I'm going to leave behind. I'm not going to pick hot Israeli women giving you free lotion samples.
Oh, yo, she was touching you,
She was touching you, dude, and you didn't have the money for it, so you didn't care at
and
all.
she knew what was
hot
going
and
on.
exotic. She then giving you that Dead Sea fucking lotion, and I'm not going to pay hot makeup / perfume women at the department store.
I dated one of them when I was older. I
Did
dated
you
this
really?
girl, Jillian Gunn. Yeah.
Dude,
That
that
is
was like
so
they
cool.
were classy.
Shit, that's cool.
It was like, I'd
was
go in.
classy women.
That was one. You go in just looking like a scumbag. And
Yeah.
they're like, why? And I'm like, dating Jillian, dog. And they're like,
Yeah.
what? Like, I'm funny.
She smells
I
amazing.
tell you what, I'm funny.
I'm not going to pick either of those, and instead,
All right.
I'm going to go maybe the opposite. I'm going to pick the fossil store.
Oh, the watch store?
No, not the fossil watches. The store that's not in every mall.
We had one.
But it's in a lot of malls. You go in there and you buy like a shark tooth
Uh-huh.
or like a
Oh,
fish.
and they'd have like pebbles, just like
they'd have, like,
smooth
opals,
pebbles.
You get,
could
like,
make like a
geodes of-
necklace.
You get those
Yeah.
crystals, like the rocks that you open up and there's
Yes,
crystals
thunder
inside.
eggs, dude. Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot
love the
about
fossil
that.
store back
You
in the
could
day.
get like dinosaurs that you could build like a model.
Yes.
You know, you're like, build this
Yeah.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also those ones that you
Puzzles.
just put in water, the pill ones.
And they
Yeah,
would
the
grow
sponge
too.
ones.
I still love that shit. Ivan Karmel, my father, who I love,
Very nice man.
very nice
I met
man.
your dad
Ivan, you've
once.
met
Very
Ivan.
nice
You've met Ivan.
Gentleman.
He's
yeah.
a one of one, but he is a nice man. And he'll for my birthday. He bought me a shark tooth. I loved it.
Probably the girl I ended up marrying. But whole nother podcast. But she was at
Yeah.
the crib and she saw this and she goes, "This is a real shark." She freaked out and I texted Ian. I was like, "It's real, right?" And he's like, "Yep." And I'm like,
100%.
"Well, Laura's losing her fucking mind."
I got 2
Shark
of them
now
That
you
is-
had now Ian's
do
got a
need to
girlfriend
lock
named
that
Laura
down.
and I don't.
She saw that shark tooth and it was
Yeah.
over.
Yep.
You know, it's almost not even fair.
Shark Tooth and the Jordans. Let's be honest.
Well, that's
she
a lot of-
didn't say anything about the Jordans,
I
but
have
I
way
knew.
too many shoes. And the shark tooth.
There's
they had to
nothing
defend it.
wrong with that.
No, there's no such
That's
thing.
the only problem I ever want to have.
Dude.
It's weird to bring a girl over and just like
I
have
don't
to
think
comment
so.
on the shoe and just be like, I know that seems like a lot.
You said that, but I don't.
Well,
I
how
don't
many
think
pairs
so.
do you think you got right now? Yo, that's too
It's
long
not.
of a pause.
Not,
That's
it's
too-
less than you're thinking.
I
guarantee, but
got
it's not my
like
place to
4
say.
pairs. I keep like a 4-shoe rotation.
35. What do you think? 30 pairs?
Yeah. I got like 11 pairs.
That's not monster. That's not. I don't think you're a monster on
If
that
I was
one.
making money, my room would be a fucking shoe.
I have nothing else
Yeah.
to spend money on.
Yeah,
Nice meals
yeah.
and shoes. You
Yeah,
know what I
I
mean?
mean, and let's treat yourself, dude. It's
You
not.
know?
I don't think that it's a big deal at all.
Well, we don't need to. This we.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
we can draft shoes later.
So the fossil store, dude. I fucking love the fossil store.
That's a good move. That's a good solid closing pick.
And I'll tell you now that the draft is wrapped up, one thing you mentioned earlier that I wish would have gotten picked was the knife store.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh,
I had,
man.
I had
Excalibur
weapon
was
store.
what it was
Weapon
called.
store
Weapon
written down,
store.
like where you
Weapon
get
store
throwing
was
stars.
so fun.
They had knives, swords, and then for some reason beer steins.
Yeah,
Remember?
as if that shit all goes in hand in hand.
Well, of course, if you're gonna have knives, you have to sell beer steins.
Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah.
They don't go hand in hand, but the kind of person who would buy a knife at a mall is also the kind of person who would own a beer stein.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
get
yeah.
that
'Cause
knife
neither
with
of them
brass
are
knuckles
used
on
for
it.
their
Yeah.
intended use.
Right, exactly.
Like the beer stein's going on the shelf. The knife
Never
is
to be
gonna go
drank out of.
Yeah, the knife's not going to stab
Yeah,
anybody.
the
No.
knife.
It's like-
Yeah.
I remember, like, I need a butterfly knife. Why the fuck? Even if I did get it for self-defense, how's a butterfly knife gonna
Dude,
help me?
I tweeted that the other day. Like, Learning how to use a butterfly knife was like the least impressive thing I ever devoted a bunch of time to. Like, it was like a summer of just like trying to, and now I can do it and nobody fucking cares.
I care heavy.
Do you?
Yes, I care for the whole city of Los Angeles.
And I don't even do it like the good one. I do it the one flip and spin.
Can you really? You really can.
I can do it the one flip and spin though. I can't do it like where you flip it and you like cross it a bunch of times.
Can you do it like in a row though? Can you like one flip and spin?
Oh, it's been a while. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to because I still remember how to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
you're sitting in a room right now with a nunchuck master.
That's what I was.
Are you serious?
I was getting at because I'm really good at nunchucks, and
whoa, nunchaku.
It like all these comedy festivals. Like Bridgetown brought it up one year. They're like, "What can you do that isn't comedy?" And I was like, "Nunchucks. I can fucking really."
Was that from the Taekwondo days?
Yeah. And my idea was like Ian should freestyle while I do or beatbox while I do nunchucks, and we'll just do that for like 3 minutes, and that's our set.
Yeah,
that's
and they wouldn't pick it up. But you throw a butterfly knife in there,
dude. The three of us up there just doing all beatbox,
and then like someone juggling. Like it'd be so
I also
fun.
had a bullwhip for a while. Just got it at the fair.
I have a neighbor with a bullwhip.
You guys ever been to the Puyallup Fair in Washington?
Oh my God.
I haven't been to that one, but I've been to that same thing in Oregon.
Yeah. I had a bullwhip for a minute.
That's buck, dude.
It was weird. Buck. It was a weird thing to just have.
Yeah. Whip is a weird thing to have.
You're a whip guy, dude. That's like being a toothpick guy. You're just like you throw yourself in a niche.
Well, I read an interview one time. You know who was a whip guy? Him and his brother, Barry White.
What?
Swear to God. Barry White said that he could knock a flea off a dog's ass with a bullwhip. That's 100% true, dog.
Just Barry White walking in with that deep voice with a whip in his hand?
He said, I guess when he was a kid, they were like, they were rough and tumble kids.
Yeah.
But he wanted to have a gun, so he had a bullwhip.
A whip was the next choice?
Could you imagine getting fucked up by a fat dude with a jerry curl and a bullwhip?
No, I can't.
You can't even,
I can't imagine that.
You got to go in the house. You got to tell somebody that just happened. What happened to you?
How'd you get that laceration on your arm?
Yo, I don't even know, dude.
You know that guy?
This fat dude hopped out of like a green Cadillac with a jerry curl, and he just whipped me. I think my girlfriend was in there. I don't even know. Like
he had a snakeskin whip.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
The whip said "fuck you" at the end of it. You know when you crack a whip, that's a sonic boom.
Yeah, is it really?
Oh yeah,
it breaks the sound barrier, right?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Oh, I can't think of a better place to conclude the podcast.
Yeah, I feel like that.
This is the story of Barry White's whip. Very quickly, well, let's go over the picks. David Boyer, you had the first pick, and your list is outlet malls.
Yes.
And then the urban clothing store at the mall.
Yes.
And then airbrushed clothing.
Yes.
And then Wilson's Leather.
I stand behind all those.
Absolutely.
When you say them together, it sounds mad ridiculous.
It sounds awesome.
None of them won't, by the way. And then with the final pick, Waiting for Your Mom at Victoria's Secret / anywhere where lingerie is sold.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sean Jordan, you had the second pick. Sean Cougar, Mel, and Jordan. And you went up top with mall music stores.
True.
Sam Goody,
True
FYE.
story.
What was yours called again?
Disc jockey.
Disc jockey.
Disc Cougar Melon jockey.
Disc Cougar Melon jockey. John, wait, do the Jean-Claude Van Damme it.
Jean-Claude Van Jordan.
But do it to a disc jockey.
Disc Claude Van Jockey.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, you're bulletproof.
You went number 2 with shoplifting.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, that's so
Number
good.
3, frontin' / stunting at the mall. Number 4, Street Fighter 2.
Sure. True story.
Specifically. And you wrapped it all up with Malloween.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I picked third, and I went up top with food court. Followed that up with hot mall girls.
That one was classic.
Classy. Went number 3, R.I.P. the sharper image.
So buck.
Fourth pick, walking into expensive stores looking like shit, but having a ton of money, and then spending that money with a salesperson who actually had the nuts to talk to you.
Yes.
And wrapped it all up with a fossil store, dude.
Man, what a weird journey it's been.
Good one. I like it.
Make sure you go to at Ian Karmel on Twitter and vote. If you listen to it, vote on who you thought had the best draft today. Thank you so much for listening. This has been All Fantasy Everything. We'll be back next Thursday with a brother brand new episode. That's not true. Another brand new episode. Thank you for listening.
That was a HeadGum podcast.